start of the day, start of the day. It's morning, start of the day, start of the day. Yo, start of the day, start of the day. It's morning, start of the day. Yo, first of all, by control, trying to get at me. I don't know what the hell for. Might keep getting on my D. I don't like these people that be following me. I'll be out on the club, you'll be out on the street or out on YouTube. Yo, looking that heat everywhere I go. The same situation come around following me like desperately. Some oldish bags acting like slags. Wanna get up and jump in my bag. Wanna sit on my D. I'm like nah. Sorry. Somebody's already got that place. No space for you. Take time and walk that away. I don't like the way y'all don't shine, yo. You ain't got no stars around you. You is just a dime to now. Take some time, go that away. R-E, Janet, random faggots. I don't give a damn what happened to you. The situation has been stabbing them, getting your back at them. Nothing but problems running around you, trying to solve them, getting so messy now. I don't give a damn about you. You just guessing now. Come around to me, always try to test me now, huh? Calling up my phone, acting like I be all alone and wanting to speak to you about the situation. Never that, go ahead and leave my nation. I don't give a damn about you, no random, acting like he's sexy. That never happened. Your mom left you on the bus, that's a bus, yo. She should've got you run over just like I told you. Shorty should've told you. Stop running around picking on little kids. Molder, I don't give a damn, you a scolder. That's what you should get, that hot water all over your face. Bad boy, you get nasty taste on the mouth. Yo, get out of my damn fucking house, yo. How you gonna come around running about, running it in? I don't give a damn, making me sick. Look at your grin, nothing but sin from you. I'm here to delete all of you. Put you back in the fucking hole you came from. I don't care, I know that you just a problem. Got no money out here, struggling and shit. Oh my God, should I see you just jumping on dicks or clicks? Anything that you click on it, getting money, acting like you're rich on it, trying to get some popularity on YouTube, dude. Get back, you're a stupid fool. Oh my God, stop calling my phone, you cow. Hey, I don't give a damn, yo. How you get my number now? Oh, you had it for a long time. You just damn dying, so desperate, can't get no leaks. Get away from me, bitch. Go take time to think. Go out my way, go that away. You dirty, go fix the situation where you got. Yo, yeah.
Blesses, bro. You know what? It's 5 minutes. I'm dragging for 5 minutes. I just stopped it halfway through just in case, you know, thought it was a bit boring. But it is actually bars in that track. Shout out to you for noticing.
Yo, yeah. Who's you? Asking my name all the time. I heard you running around like a damn ass dime. Who's you? Get into my business, get into game. I don't know your name, what is it? Who's you? I heard before that you got into trouble with the law. Now you're knocking by my door. Who's you? Is you a Fed agent? God damn, get away from my basement. Who's you? Yeah, you new on the block. I heard you looking to open up shop. Who's you? I don't care about your rep unless she's the type to get out and step. Who's you? Yeah, I heard about them boys. They making mad noise. Who's you? Oh, you trying to say you related to them? Oh, what's different? Let me phone them then. Who's you? And if the word is good, word is sweet, yeah, you can call man slang on the street. Who's you? But if you're talking madness, then you're gonna work for me in a hovering. No messing around. I don't care. We be throwing on down. If you jump out, you game life, show us that you can fight. Hold on tonight, you gonna meet a couple of the mans from the crew. They're gonna study you and beat you down. Can you throw on up? Can you handle your pace? Man, we're gonna see in a couple of paces. Later on, have a couple of chases. Hit the club, see what's up. Get down with some ladies on the dance floor. Make sure I go home, show a tour. Up my room, assume the position and back outside on the brand new mission. Gotta Yeah, with the peeps, yo, we eat on the streets, doing it all day like a shouting technique. Who's you? Come around my block, ask your name, asking out a name. I'm again. Who's you? I'd have never seen you before. Knocking on my goddamn door. Who's you? Yeah, I heard you putting it down, running around. Know this guy, that guy too. Who's you? Man, okay, we'll give it a chance to see what you got for the streets, you fool. Who's you? I hope you're not the type to be messy, just like a Jesse. Type to come and stress me, running up and down, talking mad shit, getting inside and outside people's business. Who's you? Yo, slap the game, make sure that's how you remain, and stay in that lane, get that money, bring it in, make it stack it on up, then we collect together and share it on up. Who's you? Who's you? Make sure you're down, and the crime, and the damn town, studying things like you do voodoo. Can you bless who? Bless me too. Show you how we bring it through. We gotta do this every day like Snoop. Who's you? Who's I? I'm that one what was studying you guys. Make sure that your pockets stay fly. Make sure that you do or no die. Put the people straight round the scene. Got you a team, yeah, I mean, yo. So listen when you work with the set. Make sure that you study come correct every day. Don't disrespect or forget where you come from. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. For real, that's what I do. You see, when I do tracks on my own, you can't keep it to one style. You got to change it, otherwise it becomes boring. So, a very long time ago, while I was freestyling, I figured this shit out. So I made sure, like, I wouldn't go through the same, like the whole track just sounding the same. I'll change with the flow, a little bit singy, or put a bit more deepness or some shit in my voice, just to make it sound different, or speed it up. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it sound different. That's why my voice patterns change a lot in music, you know. But yeah, people, blesses. How you doing? Like, yo, hey, I don't know what y'all do on YouTube if you're just affiliated with, you know, black sector, beef sectors and shit, and you don't look at any other content and shit. But listen, Hassan Campbell, right? I want to be talking. It's not like I'm going to sit up here and talk about Hassan all night. Nothing like that. But listen to this, yo. The nigga Hassan Campbell has been terminated, nigga. You understand? He had been terminated. Some dude spoke on him, right? And this dude was a good friend. Well, he's a good guy. If I said the name, you probably know him, right? But like, you know, everybody knows him to be a cool guy. He's very popular. He's well known. You know what I'm saying? And he was helping out Hassan Campbell with good advice and shit like that, right? And Hassan, you know how Hassan does, turns on everybody and just starts talking on, you know what I'm saying? So Hassan must have been calling out this guy. And this guy's had enough, because Hassan must have said to him that he'd be sucking dicks or some shit like that. And he just hearing this nigga's energy, you can tell like he's a real one just like me. Do you understand? Just from his energy. Hopefully I'll get to show you some of that. You know what I'm saying? If I knew the name, I would direct you to the channel. I can't remember his name right now. I was watching a bit of it, but we can get into that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my night's changed. You get me? I thought I would have been busy tonight, you know? Well, I'm good. So I thought I'd come around, you know, and get on down with the sound. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play some music for a minute, then I'm going to come back and talk. And then if you want, play some content. And at the same, well, let me put the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat here. So that gives people, if they want to call in, like say I'm playing music and people want to call in, someone wants to call in, they can call in and just, you know, I stop the music and we can get with the talking, you know? But yeah, so I'm rolling up some shit. So I'm just going to play some things and we'll be back.
Hey, I remember you now. 7 deadly sins. 7 deadly sins.
You know when you feel them good times just coming, you feel good about yourself, you know? Nothing can stop me, I'm like Superman, Super Don, Super Gang. That be my family around me, man. Yeah, they wanna try and slow me down, and it's never gonna work. Told them I really did. They wanna try and hold me back, it won't work. Yeah, I know that life be hard for all of us. It's not just me in the dark alone. You too, but you can't see me. It's all real misty in here, feel it all alone. Just reach out your hand and I can help you out. I try my best to try and make you accountable to the situation. We in both trouble. Now it's time to get us both out the rubble. It's like danger, yeah, you see out here, but standing by you makes me not fear. I feel like success is real near. So come, just don't try no tear. We can get through it, oh dear. The finish line is just over here. So let's go down now. Ain't no time to waste slow it down. That's what they want us to do, to make us fall back. It won't work though. I'ma try show you how we must do to get that work back. And now, yo, you may have heard back, but I'ma roll it for you. Get that work at. So now we ain't gonna fail this situation. We must control this. We on a roll now. Let's so go. Control their mind and soul. We can get to the end of the goal. Once we successfully got this roll. Yo, you know we got it though. Hey, you know we got it though. Yo, come we roll. I feel the strength like a hero going through my veins, like I can get up and stand once again. I'm trying to make everybody feel the same, but I remain in my same damn lane. Why this mission is a goddamn strain? All this brainwashing around this, man. Try to help you out, try to shout to you, making y'all know it's all around you. Can't you see it, fool? Nah, I don't think you can though. It's all across this damn land though. Whenever you watch a video, radio, you hear it all on them shows. Brainwashing got everybody looking weak though. Must be me on my own, that's weak, yo. Come on, jump up, join my show. Let's all win this race at the same time. Have that same price, have that same price, have that same time. One more time, that be nicely sexy. However you see it on your telly, brainwash, make sure you don't know what you want. Pick for you, decide your life's begun, no ended. However you want to look at it, I see it's all just sick. Let's go back reverse. Yo, worst ways. We get to live now these days to get paid though. This world lives in fear, yo, danger. Look outside, there go Power Rangers. These strangers acting like the game is dangerously coming around. What? To now test me? Never that. My style is just like Bruce Lee. Jump up in the air, you can't not shoot me. Got my key up in your face now. I don't give a damn. You will surely face the danger, stranger. Yeah, got my whole people around me. That be my family, moving so proudly. Yeah, they're living so good, no beef still, but you wanna come around here like you're evil. Let me tell you weren't sequel. Last time this come around, it got dealt with steadily. I don't give a damn who you think you is. I will take you up and switch you off television. I don't watch that shit. Book the license. Come around my house and I will slap you. That's my license. Yeah, I'ma do it real fast. Come round B. I don't care what you got on that paper, son. Who sent you me? Who sent you around? Who told you that I will get down with your sound? I don't care. Use that clown. Come out my town. Yeah, I keep on going though. Show them how I got my style. Flip it up, yo, switch it up. Show them I'm solely dangerous. No one can ever fuck with me. I'm too good. Bad boy visions and you know it. Had that lifestyle, yeah, I showed it. Got older, you know, starts to grow it. Bring stage, turn the page now, trying to save y'all. See the danger. Everybody needs to get with the flavor because they're moving slow out here. Warning. Come on, man, y'all move like you're boring. See the hype life. I see though. Show them how we get up. Get toe to toe. If it comes to brawls, yo, we're really ready to fight. Everybody's out here trying to unite, but they can't get the trust out here. It's dangerous. People need money out here. They're fearing us cause they see that we shed tears from your fam, cause it ain't me that's gonna end up in the can. I'ma make sure your life has gone, man, but let's get away from that, cause that's how it be. We need to change up the strategy. Show the family that we can come together. That's a family tree. Grow from the earth now. Shout out to Mother Nature. She showed us that this world was turning into a danger. Cause of these bad boys that think they're now strangers. Once I get to know them, they come off the pager. The life is over. Danger, warning. Show them how I move every day, like in the morning. Bad boy business. So what's warning? Eating some food. My mama be cooking. She reminds me of a SpongeBob girl. I'm sick of addressing you, girl. I'm sick of addressing you, girl. I'm sick of addressing you, girl. Yeah, I'm sick of addressing you. You remind me of a SpongeBob. A big square head, matching Betty. Yeah. You remind me of a SpongeBob. Big square head, matching Betty. Oh, I remember the last time I came round to your house. It was smelly, smelled like feet. I thought, Lord Jesus, what can I do right now? I looked towards the window, it was shut, so I asked, can I open it? You said fine, whatever you want. I said yeah. Went straight over to the window, opened up and said bingo. Yeah, now we can smell, hey, we can breathe again. I remember that first time that I missed that nasty friend. Oh, I deny and it ties with this girl. She's so crazy and she used Crisco in her world. I said I deny and it ties with this girl. She used Crisco and put it in a hole. Oh. Why you gotta ask me about this lady? I never ever met she. I really don't know she. Why you gotta ask me about this lady? I never ever met she. She be a crazy lady. All the time I hear about this girl. She be messy, getting in business, going on messy. I'm like, damn. and she got her own world. No, she's too busy, interested on the YouTube streets. When she married, no, she's not. Who told you that? I heard she's got a man. She found him round the back of her husband or something. Now just like that. Okay, I'll look into that, but I can't see truth in that. I can't help it. She be electric, the type to burn if you touch it. Get damn, won't you know? Stay away from me.
Yo, solid, you the realest.
Yeah, she hot still. She said she loves me body, size of the cocky, love rub up on it, all up it. She said she love me body, size of the cocky, love rub up on it. She grabbing and touching it, yo. She said she love me nice, love me for life though, love me nice. I'm like nice to hear, babe. Understand my plan for you is to keep you. As long as you don't act like you a chief or something, run around jumping on different dicks. I ain't down with that kind of mad shit. That's in my past, older than that, I've aged. Listen, if you're about that, switch the page and try it and me out. And if you can't do that, run a mob back down south. You can suck me off, then go back to your cool thing. I ain't got no time for that routine. Trust me, that kind of life is ugly. Getting mad sexy changes. I don't give a damn, you people the ranges. I ain't got no time for that gameage. Let me stay in my damn lane, show you my game. People wanna try and run around acting like they know right from wrong, wrong from right. Every day they brainwash with the system. The brain is now gone tight, it cannot grow no more. That's why I stand on 10 toes and I do what I gotta do. Anybody stand in my face, they get slapped like penfold. But you can ride with me. Do you like that? Your strategy, you can come with me. If you like to, I will take you. But I ain't about this modern life, it's damn wrong. You can see what the hell be going on. Got you all fucked up, but I will take you. I will make you mine. Come with me.
So, people, what do you want to do? Shall we promote love tonight, or should we talk on some thug shit? You know, some YouTube thug shit. What do you want to do? What kind of entertainment do you want for tonight? Oprah could get it. Hey, bro, I thought the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But don't expect that in real life. But then again, you probably could. You know, she might have had the work done, you know? But yeah, like what kind of night do we get sexual, as in talking just some garbage, you know what I'm saying? Or we can play some shit and hopefully get some messy arguments going on and blah blah blah. How you want to do it? I'm brain dead, so whatever. Brain dead. I don't know. Okay, so it's early right now, you know, so we could either listen right now at this point, we can either listen to some more music or we can listen to some of that Hassan Campbell shit. The dude, hey, listen, I don't think you're going to be prepared what he was saying, yo. Like, yo. And you can tell that he's hurt, but the shit that he be saying, and it's just facts. It's like, God damn. It's like, God damn. And you know, when you hear Hassan say it, and you just don't think of anything of it, you just hear him say certain things, and it just goes over your mind. You just keep, I'm trying to remember the example right now, and I can't remember it. But it's something so simple, and we've all heard him say it 1,000 times, and it's just like, wow, like wow. I think the question was, when people say to Hassan, right? Hold on, let me think. Hold on, let me think. Yeah, he was either 7 or 13, whatever the age was when he was young, 7 or 13, something like that. You got touched by Bambata, right? So why did you go back? Basically, the question is, like, you're aware at that age, you're aware, you know what's going on. So Hassan Campbell's answer to that, and you're all gonna know this. I was already touched by then. We've all heard him say that, right? I was already touched by then. No, but listen, listen, trust me, I was one. I've heard him say that. I thought, okay. You know, you just hear it and you just say, oh, okay. But you don't really glance more over it. But it's man, it's still, oh God, how to explain this, yo? But it's the fact of, like, every time he's asked that question, right, he always says that same answer. I was already touched. Do you understand? I was already touched. So it's like, what? But that's not the answer to the question. But it is the fact that he always does say that. No, but I mean, that's just one of the things that like pointed out to me. He says a lot of other shit. And it's just like, God damn. So, do you want to listen to like 5 minutes? Do you want to hear 5 minutes of it? We'll keep it short. We won't play too much of the content. We'll just play a little 5 minutes, just so you can get a taste of that. Then I'll give you the name, and then y'all can go over there and watch it in its full. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to, I can guarantee you want to though, because this guy, I've only just found out about him, but his reputation stands. His reputation stands. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about right now. Y'all probably know everything about what I'm talking. Yeah, you know as well. All right, bro. Let me just play 5 minutes though. Let me just play a quick 5 minutes, and then we'll carry on. I just want to play a quick 5 minutes. I haven't heard too much. I was listening to like 15 minutes of it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought, wow, yo, this shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? I had to go somewhere, came back. I realized I left it playing all that time. So, you know what I'm saying? I've missed a lot of it. So what I'll do is I'll just back it up a little bit from where it is on here. And we'll listen to 5 minutes, and then we'll keep it pumping. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully certain people that like showed up. Jay from Jersey, Unseen, Tomfoolery, Chung Lee, who else? I don't know, like Wisdom, whoever, man. So hold on 1 second. Let me find it. Okay, yeah, here we go. Now, put your hands up. Your team, your game. Play. 1 second.
How you was earning your living, taking care of kids. Get the fuck out of here with that. Ain't nobody stupid.
We'll just carry on from here. We'll just carry on.
I'm not even fucking answering you, no. I'm not even responding to you. You don't exist. You don't exist. Fuck you. Straight like that. Fuck you. Not fucking with you in no way. Not responding to you. You can make 500 videos about me because this is what you need. This is what you need for your channel to be something. This is what you need. But don't you ever in your fucking life say Doggy Diamonds is sucking somebody's dick when you, my friend.
No, we got to back it up. I'm sorry. We got to back it up. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to back it up, yo. Doggy Diamond. That's his name, Doggy Diamond. Doggy or Dodgy Diamond, something like that. All right.
Conversation with him. And the only time you put the conversation out is when he went on Clubhouse the next day and disrespected you. Then you put the conversation out, trying to finish him. When Charleston White said he raped white chicks, you was defending him until he went in on you. You know why? Because you don't do shit for the community. You don't do nothing for nobody. You talking about you got all these kids. Nigga, most of your kids is on SSI. That's how you get your fucking money. Get the fuck out of here. Wow. Never play with me.
Wow. You see, sorry, can I pause? Oh, shit, I pressed the wrong button. No, go back. You see, you know, it's crazy. The points that he's putting out, yeah, because, you know, I've seen a few of Hassan Campbell's videos, and sometimes he flashes some cash, right? And like, again, I think to myself, but YouTube's not, what's that word that y'all like to be when you're getting paid on YouTube? You want to be, what's that word where YouTube gives you that stamp, right? He's not even that. So I know it's not YouTube money, and I know it's not that. And I know it's not his donation button ringing off, because his donation button doesn't ring off like that. These are facts. So I say to myself, whenever I see these streams, is that fake money? Because I know he's not making that from YouTube. And now dude just turned around and said all of his sick kids, do you know he's got like 6 disabled kids? Something like that. Maybe 4. He's got a lot. A lot of them are disabled. He's saying that that's the money. I'm like, God damn. Can people think of anything so cheap and devilish, like, for real? Why you don't need to, let me say something. You don't need to come up here and flash shit. Where does that concept come from? You know what, right? I would rather donate to somebody that has nothing. If I see somebody up there flashing this, that, and the other, I ain't gonna put no money in their pocket. Why? Why would I? That makes no sense. When I go to the gym, I always see bums outside sitting up against the walls, like, you know, outside the shops and shit. I give them money every day, near enough. If I got the change on me, I'll give them money. And that's a fact, every week without fail. You understand? Because they've got nothing. You really think I'm going to walk past somebody in the Mercedes and like go to their window, let it wind it down and put some money in that window and carry on? Hey, what do I look like? What is this? You know what? It's crazy. I've always asked this question ever since I came to YouTube. When I noticed this about Tommy Sotomayor, this is all true story. I was asking these questions from way back then. I said to everybody, why are y'all donating to somebody that's rich? Why are you doing that? What is it about somebody that's well off and you can see their lifestyle and they might have a big glamorous lifestyle and shit, but you want to donate to somebody that's always rich, but somebody struggling on YouTube and shit, you don't want to donate to them? Or you might do one. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. But that's I don't want to call that mental issues. It's not. It's something different. That's something else. It's like a spell. It's like a spell. Think about it though. That's deep. Somebody's suffering. You ignore the suffering one, you know, but pay more attention to the one that's famous and give them your money. Right? Anyway, let's carry on.
Then you put the conversation out, trying to finish him. When Charleston White said he raped white chicks, you was defending him until he went in on you. You know why? Because you don't do shit for the community. You don't do nothing for nobody. You talking about you got all these kids. Nigga, most of your kids is on SSI. That's how you get your fucking money. Get the fuck out of here. Ever play with me.
And he knows the truth.
I always protected you.
Right.
You and that star. Me.
Right. Sorry, I won't say another word after this. Well, I will. But he knows all this. What he's saying is a fact. He knows Hassan Campbell really well. I just wanted to say that.
Star got into issues behind you. I never had no beef with Star. I never had no issues with Star. Why did you come on my platform and start disrespecting Star? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Star helped you. Star helped you. Why did you diss Star on my platform? So now me and Star beefing. I'm like, damn. Why did you do that? You ain't used to call me and say, I don't trust Five Guard. I don't know what's up with Five Guard. I don't trust him. You ain't used to tell me that? You say, yo, he seemed like a good dude. Help him. You ain't used to do that? You wasn't been planning on beefing with Five Guard? You wasn't been planning on having an issue with Five Guard? You wasn't planning that the whole time? I said to the world, Star is my OG. I told Star, listen, even if you disrespect me and say anything about me, Star, I'll never respond to you because you my OG. Fuck it. I'll take the scolding. I'll take whatever. I said that. I told him that on the phone. You've been fucking with me for years, saying my name for years, disrespectfully. I just ignore you. We on the phone. Oh, Doggy Diamonds is trying to imitate. Who the fuck want to imitate you, nigga? I never got touched. When I was 13, I was outside with it. I was with the shit at 13. When I was 13, I was humping on girls. I ain't never had no grown man humping on me at 13, 16, whatever year it is. Because when we do the interview, I asked you, yo, when did you realize something was wrong? Why you kept going back? Oh, I was already broken in by then. That's your answer? You didn't realize it was wrong? I was already broken in by then.
See?
You're full of shit. When you was beefing with when you was beefing with Sonetta, who got y'all on the phone? Come on, y'all. What we doing? Sonetta helped you. We all try to help you, but now you the big YouTuber and you getting all this shit. Now you this, that, and the third. The fuck out of here. You still a bum-ass Bronx nigga, and that's all you ever gonna be. You let niggas play in your fucking butt. You play the niggas' butt, and that's just all you ever gonna be. So let's get to it. First of all, when you get in it, you said Zulu Nation is like a gang, right? So when you get into a gang, how do you get into a gang?
Oh, shit. Well, then pause. Y'all ain't ready for this bit. Y'all ain't ready for this bit. And you know what? You're going to say to yourself, it makes sense. It makes sense. Get ready for this part. Let's go.
You get jumped in, or how else do you get in? How else do you get into a gang? You got fucked in. You got fucked into Zulu Nation. Niggas fucked you in.
He ain't done. Listen.
You ain't get jumped in. You got fucked in, and you still was protecting the nigga who fucked you. You was protecting a nigga for years who fucked you. You got pictures with him. Hold on, and let's see this. Let me ask you something. Why you on Tribe Called Quest album cover? What you do in the industry?
Pause. Hassan Campbell. I want to hear the answer to this. Hassan Campbell. I would love to hear the answer to this. Why are you on Tribe Called Quest's album cover? Why are you there though, nigga? Like for real, I would love to know the answer to this. I want to see how you get out of this. You see this part? This is the biggest reddest flag. My nigga, the biggest, reddest flag. You can't get away from shit at this moment, you know. You understand? But I'm going to let Duke keep talking because he's going to explain it good for everyone to understand. Let's go.
Why you on Tribe Called Quest album cover? What you do in the industry? You went there with Bam? Ain't they Zulu Nation too? Why you on Tribe Called Quest album cover? Why you on that? Why you on the album cover? Why you on the album cover? One of their good albums. Why you on the album cover? Why you on that? Could you explain to the world? So you went there with Bam Bada, the person who was molesting you, to be on the album cover. You sat on a green screen and did that? Why you on the album cover? Why you on the classic album? What the fuck you?
I've just paused it. Did y'all know? Let me give you some feedback. Because you know, you boy Seven's about research. Did you know that a Tribe Called Quest have done some outlandish things, should I say? Yeah, I think you know where I'm going with this, right? To get there, to the wherever they got to in their career. Y'all do know this, right? So it's a bit strange how this guy, that's not a rapper, getting on the front cover of Tribe Called Quest's album. But listen, hey, Hassan Campbell, listen, we all know what time it is. Let me just forget all this for a minute. Hassan Campbell, let me talk to you, right? Because I know what time it is. You know what time it is. You understand. Your woman, your wife exposed you a few months back. She exposed you. And I took her words for God's word. When I heard her speak, like she speaks so clear and correctly. No iffy, nothing, right? I believed it. There's no way anybody on this earth would not believe your wife's words. You understand? She turned around and said, you are gay. Get me? You weren't fucking her. All this stuff, she was just telling it as it is. You understand? And how you would idolize other men. You understand? But the way she was saying it, it's believable. So I knew from then, anyway, Hassan Campbell. But for your face to be on Tribe Called Quest's album, nigga, you're not a rapper. You're not a singer. How did your face get on there? Huh? How did your face get on there, Hassan Campbell? It's crazy. You know what? People are about to learn something about the industry, right? And let me just say it like this. Somebody was getting pimped. Okay. Somebody was somebody's bitch or somebody's bitches. Okay. No. Or some people's bitches. Let's just keep let's keep going. Let's keep going.
For the industry. You know what you was? You was a nigga little skank. Why was you on the album cover? You want to tell the world? I just don't fuck. I just rather not fuck with you. I'd rather just not fuck with you.
Say, bro.
I had a crib. I brought you to the crib. I interview you. I try to interview you. I always try to protect you. I don't fuck. You know what them niggas was saying to me? They was like, yo, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I was the last person to say, nah, I'm gonna leave him. No, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna fuck with him. He mean well. He mean well. How many times did you say my name derogatory? You talk about whack disrespect me. You talk about whack disrespecting me on Clubhouse? Nigga, you been to one of my cribs. How many times did you disrespect me?
Good morning, all. I'm just turning in, so I have no idea. We're just listening to some content. Just listening to some content. Oh, wait for, you to show face and others, you know what I'm saying? So we can just get to some talking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Roasting, joking, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting for people to turn up. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to say, if you want to start the party off, you got something on your mind, you want to kick it off, just call in. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Yeah. I mean, what's good, though? What is good in the hood? Oh, we're listening to some content of Hassan Campbell as being officially, he's being exposed. Come on, man. But this guy's words right here, and he's like, he's got like a title as to say, what's that word? You're not king of the streets, but you're just well known, and you're just a well known dude. People respect you. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's official. You understand? And just from what he was saying, it just tells you how he's always helped him, always being there for him. And Hassan Campbell stabbed him in the back for no reason, shit like that. There's so many people like that on YouTube, don't you think? Don't you think, though? There's so many people like that on YouTube. Get me? I used to listen to Tribe Called. Listen, they used to be my idol. I made a song long time ago. In fact, let me show you. I made a song a long time ago. They was my idols. Tribe Called Quest was my idols. It's only like 3 years ago I found out, It's only like 3 or 2 years ago I found out about them. You know what I'm saying? Get me. They've done you know what I'm saying? Listen, you need to know something, and this is a fact. You see, the music industry, I'm not even going to lie with the numbers. Those that kind of sign to these organizations and shit have made it through that way, right? They've all bent over. Busta Rhymes, he's took it in the ass too. You wouldn't think Busta Rhymes would have. You wouldn't think Busta Rhymes, would you? You think what, like this nigga, yeah. He be shouting at niggas, get the fuck away from my ass, yeah. Get the fuck away from my ass, yeah. Like nigga, how is Busta Rhymes gonna take it in his like this and the all have done it. All of them. Besides 50 hasn't. So far, all the find that 50 hasn't, right? Who else hasn't? All you Jadakiss and all them motherfuckers, they have. You wouldn't think Jadakiss, would you? No wonder Cameron wears a pink fucking furry coat, nigga. Like facts, these are all facts. Look it up, man. Don't let me bring all the evidence to y'all, you know. And I'm not a person that finds one stream and hears it. No, because if I hear it from one stream, I have to dig deeper and deeper and deeper until I know it's factual. And I know it's factual. And it's factual anyway because they've all took Nori's door at a certain point. Whenever you hear these rappers going worldwide famous like that, right? You get me? They took the doors. Okay, that's a fact. All this Nori door shit, all these rappers and singers are the same. All of them, they just stay stush, stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? Some of them get like, you know, walk away from the door, but they don't last long. Their careers are starting in the go because they get no help from the system. Facts. You walk away from the system don't help you. This era, you can do your own shit because we got our own shit to do, right? You understand? But still, choosing these naughty door shit, niggas. You get me? These are facts. It's nothing but facts, man. Nothing but facts. All them rappers, get me? They want to walk around with some tougher songs. Yeah, they're bent over, man. Even that dude the dude that works in a prison, that dude, the dude that was Rick Ross, he's bent over too. They all have. Listen, throw me a name and throw a name in the chat. Throw a name in the chat, expecting that they haven't done it. Throw a name and I'll tell you right now. Get me? Even you call the world's best rapper or best artist, Drake, all of them have Snoop Dogg. All of them have every single one. Jay-Z, all of them. They all have, man. Crazy. You understand? But they all want to act like they're this, that, and the other. Nah, man. They all talk that shit, yo. You get me? It's just so more higher, because it's like a ranking system. Have you noticed? Somebody be watching somebody else. Like somebody will have to answer to somebody. You know what I'm trying to say? Have you noticed that? Somebody's got like, what is the word for it? There's a word for it. Somebody's got I don't know, but they have to answer to somebody. So change, so they can't really tell on each other. If you know what I'm saying, if you're lower down in the chain, you understand? You get me, like in the ranking system. You get me? That's more importantly, you shut your mouth. You understand? Because it goes higher, and any of them can take orders to take you out. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You have to obey your master, whoever your that word, somebody's, you know, guardian, whatever. It's weird, you know. It's weird, you know. You see, when you enter that world right there and you're trapped in that world, it's weird as fuck. The mad rules you have to stick by. And I do know this. Every Tuesday, let me say this a bit quieter. Every Tuesday, right, around 12 o'clock or some shit like that. I think it's no, I said that every Tuesday. I was wrong, sorry. Once a month, a Tuesday, around 12 o'clock, some shit like that. They have to pull up outside one mansion. They all have to attend a certain place. They have to attend a certain place where, like, it's a party, but shit goes down, and it happens once a month. And they have to make sure they're there. It's like a meeting room. Do you understand? So if you don't turn up there, you're in trouble, basically. Do you understand? I might be wrong about the day, though. I did say Tuesday. I might be wrong about the day, but I know it's once a month. I know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when them parties go down. You understand? Newcomers come in, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so what do the women do then? Women, right? You see, the women, okay, like the women get fucked in it. Like they will go, all right, then let's say a woman goes to a mansion. She goes upstairs, you know, and she'll walk into one of the rooms, yeah, and it'd be like a man and they gangbang her, innit? Like they MC Hammer her. Okay. They roast her, run a train, all that shit on her. It's your, what's the word for it? When you get put into something like an association, it's your, there's a word for it, I forgot the name. But that's what it is, you know, to join the crew, to get what you want. If you want to get to that point of famous, you have to walk in that room and do that shit. Or it might be something like, and if you want more shit, right, then some like killy shit. You know, I think they prey on the things that you wouldn't do the most. So, you know, if you like a person that love kids, you know, I think if you know what I'm saying. So let's say you love kids, like love bringing up kids, you love, you know what I'm saying, and they knew about that, then they might make you do something fucking sick to a kid, just so you can get that Grammy you want, or 10 million you asked for, or world tour, and be the most famous for a few months. You know what I'm saying? To get to that level, they prey on you, and then they record this shit as well. So they got this evidence on you, so they can fuck you up in the long run. You know what I'm saying? I've got some videos I can't show y'all, man. It's a damn shame. I can't show you these videos. It won't let me upload it. How am I supposed to get y'all to see certain shit yet if YouTube or this stupid app won't let me upload it? They deny it straight away, you know. Straight away. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Talk about not letting people know the truth, right? Talk about not letting people know the truth. They just, you see the system, right? You see, like the news, right, tells you everybody only what they need to hear. So now they're controlling it. Yeah, the news has been doing that for years. But look at YouTube and this thing, yeah, what's it called? Yards, whatever. They're doing the same thing. They're controlling what you need to hear. I've got shit that I've been trying to show you, and it said no. The computer said no. YouTube said no too. Think about it. It's deep, man. It's deep, man. Deep. I'm sorry. I'm just too invested in dumb shit. Direct us to the website. I don't remember that word. Shit. Okay. Shit. Well, I guess I could do something with it. I've got a lot of information. Maybe I should put it all on like a website or some shit. If I can't find the links, the original links or whatever, or even give me an email. No, yeah, true. Is that black? Remember that app, right? It was like a YouTube, right? A YouTube app, but it was for black people. It was either for black people or black people made it. Do you remember that app? I think I've still got it on my other phone. Have I still got that app? Do you remember that app? I think black people made it, or it was for black people, some shit like that. And it was just like YouTube, right? But the only thing you couldn't do on it was what was it? No, you could do everything on it. I'm sure you could, but it just wasn't booming back then. You know, it wasn't boom. It wasn't. Bad. Baxi Priest had to be okay. Initiated. There you go. That word. Yeah, there you go. Initiated and shit. Yeah, get me. You know what I'm saying? Backstreet Boys. Yes, it's been going on for millennium. Okay, upon a millennium. It has been going on. This is nothing new. It's not like it only started with hip hop. No, they were doing it to the white people. They were doing it to because remember, they were doing it to the white people. Listen, this started from movies and shit. You know, they started doing this to people from even movie days, you know. Like, so I'm just saying, like it's bigger than what we know. It only started popping off and becoming self-aware, should we say, when the music industry started getting into it more and more and more, like black people and shit, you know what I'm trying to say? When they started to tell their story, you know. But you know when they say something like, oh, they do this so they got something on you. Well, why would they need something on you? If you're just working for a certain company and they're making you do these things, so if you decide to do what exactly? I thought you was just like, you know, that management, right? Right? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. What exactly goes on over there then? What am I supposed to make sure I don't say anything about? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's not written on the tin when you go to the Illuminati doors to ask for, you know, a job application, right? Well, there's some secret files in each room. We got money and we got this and that and we got aliens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what are you going to actually say to me for me to actually want to do something like that to make, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though, when you actually think about it? How often do you join a job and say, well, if you decide to leave, you have to do this. You have to go in this room and fuck this donkey. Because if you decide to leave us and we don't want you to, we can put this information out. But why though? Why? I mean, like, I hope you know what I'm saying, everybody. I hope you get where I'm trying to go with it, you know. I know I'm kind of up and down and we just fucking around, you know. We just fucking around. So we're going to take a little musical break right now. We're going to listen to a song, just one song. Not a donkey. Yes, we're gonna be talking about donkeys too. All right, and camels and fairies, whatever the fuck that was. What we was talking about earlier, the last stream. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about donkeys and shit. I mean, what is it? A bull? Yeah, it was a bull called Frankie. Frankie. You know what? Hey, Revy, you're probably thinking, why is Seven just all of a sudden just started to talk about me? Let me tell you why. Because something tells me that you've been around for a minute now, just without me like knowing, like, you know. So all this time while I've been going at like RE or random or whatever the matter's been, you've been there the whole time, like doing I don't know what. Maybe you're friending me up. You're acting like somebody else kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe you're that Mary Jane person. I thought that too. Maybe that Mary Jane person was actually her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, back to what I'm saying. I just thought to myself, you know, that's sly, you know. Hey, look at these. Look how they turned it into a game for themselves. They've turned it into a game. You know what I'm saying? They made themselves look silly around me. You understand? They made their self look stupid. Do you understand? Not me. I didn't do nothing to them to make them do whatever. You know what I'm saying? They've done it themselves. And now they come back in their stalking formation, different accounts or whatever, and they're just making a game out of it. You know, it's weird. It is weird, though. It is weird, though. But, you know, what can I say? You know, if you got to lie about a fucking donkey, then I expect you to play games. I don't know, Revy, I know. Donkeys have feelings too. So anyway, we're going to play one song, okay? We're going to play just the one song. We'll be back in a second. Yeah.
Yo, yo, yo. Nya, nya, nya. Uh-huh. Yeah, what? Okay, so let's line up the spot a little. Yeah. It's a warning, the danger coming. What you gonna do right now? You better just keep it moving, hide out before the feds come and find you knocked out. They say warning, there's danger coming. What you gonna do right now? You better just keep it moving and stay hiding. Don't let the feds come find you. I said it's like warning. What's going on? Alarming, alarming. My phone be ringing. The people say just somebody be singing. You better get out of that ring and go, get gone. The feds are coming. Let the windy alarm. I'm like, damn, what's going on now, fam? I just woke up, my brain ain't even jammed. Damn, I can't even think, my man. Let me jump up and get in the whip, man. Just gone with it. Picked up my shit, bagged that up, and now I'm gone. Niggas tell I'm push my luck. Someone's pushed my luck. Why they after me? They wanna take me out and my family. They hate with my style and the way I drop this shit all the damn wow. So now, let me tell the real structure. Got into beef with one brother. He running around utter and stuttering. Hates the things that I've been out doing on the streets. He was like, damn, that guy's sneaky. I want him out for the street, they're completely. Yo, set him up, yo, bring it up, yo, get rid of him, and then duck, yo. Yeah, but I got a message, and then they fail. I feel about son. I got that message, I make sure I'ma come see you. He's a waste man. He's a waste man. Phone in the face, she's a waste man. He's a waste man. Phone in the face, hey. What you think it's gonna end that way? You think it's gonna end like this? Like I'm not gonna jump up and jump in the whip and confine to the end of this. Make sure you don't last to the end of this. You better go and get your friend in this, because trust me, you will live a death wishing. I'ma serve you out with the fishes. I'ma catch a big shark at the end, and you're gonna be at the end of the line. Make sure that I'ma take up my time. I don't care about you, cause you niggas always chop dimes. Yeah, that you always on the fence them side, you know. I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, all the brothers, them locked up so you can steal the show. Hey ho, but it ain't gonna work like that. It ain't gonna move like that. Trust me, bitch, it ain't gonna work like that. It ain't gonna work like that. Trust me, bitch.
So, like, I was thinking about, right, what really turns y'all on? You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean sexual. What turns y'all on? I know I just said the same thing that didn't make no sense. I'm sorry. What I mean by that is like, what makes y'all happy? You know what I'm saying? Is it as for YouTube? That is, is it all mainly just like argument kind of shit, or is there other things you would like to hear that makes y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you haven't got much option when you come to YouTube. It's basically arguing. So obviously, you got no choice but to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? The majority of things on here is argument. But what are your other interests? What would you like to hear me spoke about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all should work out the things you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm going to go with that. Y'all should work out the things you want to hear, put it on some kind of, you know what I'm saying, post or some shit. And then people can rock that way. I watch funny videos. I like to watch funny videos too. I like funny videos. I like a lot of comedy. I don't watch a lot of comedy, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? Blind reaction. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Blind reaction. What do you mean? Like something that just happens out the blue kind of thing. Like shocking reaction. I don't know what that means. Blind reactions. I'm just waiting for a response in the chat. Shock value. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, comedy. There is no such thing as blind comedy. Oh, blind reaction videos. Sorry, I said that wrong. Okay. Blind reaction videos. Okay. I get you. Shock value. I get you. I love that. Yeah. As for horrors, when it's horror movies, like I love it has to be shocking and it has to be monsters and that. It can't be humans. Humans are not scary to me. I swear I can't stand watching any kind of horror if it's a human being. I can't stand it. And I've been like that as a kid. It has to be some kind of like weird, like you know what I'm saying? It has to be that, and it has to be like very scary, jumping that we're not expecting it kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. That's why I love the movie Alien. Remember the aliens with the ship? And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That's why I like that movie, because it was the alien and it was acid when you shot it. So, it had a defense, like you get too close to it, you shoot to it, you're going to spit you with acid. And the way they would just like come out of places, hanging on the walls to the pop out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like that movie. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you want to talk about Bigfoot and the Hendersons, miss me. Get me? Seeing a big gorilla in the bush. That's not scary. So Jason from Friday. No, that nigga's different. Listen. Jason is my homie. This is one of the reasons why I won't come to America. Because I know he's real. That nigga's there is real. Jason is a different one. He's different. I don't care about no Michael Myers, no Freddy Krueger. I don't care about them niggas. But you see, Jason, now that nigga's scary, man. He's ugly. He has to wear a ski mask. Plus, he's got a flipping an axe, a sword, a broom, nigga, a fork, a flipping a tree trunk, nigga. Like, get me? Like water. Get me? He's got all. He can just kill you with anything. And as soon as you hear the nigga, which way you gonna run? The only thing you can do at that point is just curl up in a ball and sit on the floor. That's all you can do. And just scream, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I had a bazooka in my hand, get me 10 fucking thousand machine guns, bullets. I don't care. You ain't killing that nigga. You ain't killing him. I'm being serious. You know what? Out of all the horror people in my whole entire life, the only one I fear is Jason. The only one. This is fact. This is why I used to talk about Jason all the time, You might have heard me say in past streams about Jason as well before, like, get me? Yeah, man. I like Jason. I like that. I like that whole character. I like everything about Jason, man. That shit was scary back then, And when things scare me, I have to watch it over and over again. I can't stop watching it. You know what I'm saying? I come fascinated with it, kind of thing. Anyway, talking some la la la. So I don't know, like what's good for the YouTube streets. I see Sherry active in the chat. What have you heard on YouTube? Like, what's good? Want to start a YouTube conversation off? We've had a couple of murders. Okay. Try imitate his killings. What? Yeah, for real. That's great. What, just going around trying to chop up people and shit, like, and fucking like imitate his killings from the film. Wow. That is why, listen. That's why you see America is just different, yo. Get me? So if I was to come to America, not only I gotta worry about Jason, but I gotta worry about an imitator. You know what I'm saying? I imagine, and like some of y'all like to go for jogs late at night. Nigga. Do you know how many times I've seen like clips of Americans or whatever, Black America or whatever, and they're jogging down the road, and a van will just pull up, nigga. Get me? And some guys jump out the back and out from at the front, drinking their beers, throw the cans on the floor, and they got their sticks, and then fucking shotguns and that on their back, and that nigga taking their time, load it up. Make sure it don't run away. I just dropped my bullets. Hold him there, nigga. Hold him there. You know what I'm saying? Take it all of 20 minutes to pull up the gun. Niggas, listen, I ain't getting killed for no one, okay? I ain't going to a situation where, you know what I'm saying? If I go to America, right, y'all have to meet me at the airport, yeah, with guns. I want at least 4 of them to carry. That's a fact. I want to carry at least 4. You know what I'm saying? Get me? That's the only way. That's the only way I'm going, yo. From the airport, get me? Get me? You have to come with them guns, man. Get me? I ain't stepping out of that airport unless I'm holding. You understand? God knows what would happen over there, yo. I ain't said it. Listen, I'm not silly. Facts. If I was to go to America, I want to be met at the airport, and y'all better have guns for me. You understand? I'm not leaving the airport unless I'm actually holding shit, nigga. I'm put that on me. Chick. You know what I'm saying? And then we walk, and then we get to the car, taxi, whatever. Boom. Get me? Like, first. Get me? Look how much ops I've got on these YouTube streets. You think I'll be safe just to come to America on a skateboard and just be happy and smiley? Nigga, these people will be waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? They'll be waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? Gonna have Jimmy. Jimmy will be there, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy will be there right by the speakers, waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? Get me? And I like, you know, yeah, get me. I can't even think of who else right now. You know what I'm saying? RE will be at the Crisco store. You know the Crisco store that's just inside of the airport to the right? That little store that sells Crisco. She'd be standing right there, nigga. Right there. In Tyra's news, he's decided to go to a trial over his the state of India has has he out for him. Wait there, so when's the trial? When's the trial? I did notice there was a video, right? And True Freeman was walking somewhere. Like he had the camera up to the air so I could see the sky. I tried to watch a little bit of it, but like I'm saying, I was doing something, right? But yeah, he was walking, and he weren't really talking about the trial. He was just talking. Well, I don't even know what he was saying, man. But I thought to myself, I wonder if he's going to court. Is it that, like, I thought to myself, is he going to court? Well, in the news, he's okay. So go to trial. I've already read that one. What's good, fam? Blesses True Freeman 100G. Pre-trial is April 5th. Yeah. It's crazy. So listen. Considering, I was thinking about this, considering what happened to Rob, right? Work with me, everybody. Considering what happened to Rob, and everybody was screaming, Rob's going to get this, that, and the other, and he didn't get shit but probation. Do you really think that True Freeman's going to get locked up? Now, fuck with what I just said. Fuck with what I just said. Everybody was saying that Rob's going to, with the first time he got locked, the first time, everybody said, oh, no, he's gone now. Boom, boom, boom. This and the other caught with a gun or whatever it was. He's gone now. He's already on bail. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, nigga, they gave him, house arrest. Gave him a house tag. So I want you to bear that in mind. But y'all are all running up and down thinking True Freeman will get locked. Like, I was only going from what y'all are telling me and y'all laws, but after seeing what happened with Rob, I don't think he's going to get locked. I don't think so. If they gave Rob house arrest, why wouldn't they do the same to True Freeman? He's not a menace on the road, right? Just go too fast. Blessed, bro. Blessed is oh, you already said that. Sorry, Shelly. Is Rob out? No, I'm not saying he's out. Rob is what? Bending over in jail. This is Rob is still in jail. Yes, I was facing 2 years if convicted. Actually, I don't care what happens to Rob or True Freeman. Yeah, okay. So yeah, but you understand what I'm saying, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens, innit? See what happens. I'm just going from, just your rules, what I've learned from y'all saying, and then when I seen Rob, that whole shit go down with Rob, I said to myself, well, he ain't coming back out again. And next thing you know, they let him back out, right? And I was thinking to myself, okay, but everybody's screaming that he's going to get so many years because of this, that, and the other, and they gave him house arrest. Yet them like think True Freeman's going to get locked away. But why wouldn't they just give True Freeman house arrest? He's not a menace on the road or anything like that, right? I'm just saying, think about it. Okay, then let me change it all around what I'm trying to say. Y'all over there hoping that True Freeman gets locked. Don't get too, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get too happy with that thought. Just don't. I mean, if Rob didn't get locked the first time they got him with the gun and shit and let him back out on house arrest, what makes you think they're gonna go and fucking lock up True Freeman? Like, for real. Like, for real. Makes no sense. But who knows? We'll see. We will see. I don't know. What am I to talk? I'm just very observant. That's all. I'm over it. Robert and True Freeman, both drunks playing that with guns. They shouldn't have. I care more about how True Freeman treats his puppies. No one is bullying True Freeman. Bullying, I don't know anything about that. If you have time, tune in to Tyra's Talk Show. It's a 24/7 stream on YouTube. What? Oh, it's like a Thingy Bob show. Like one of y'all have made a okay, I get it. All right. I thought you was trying to say that True goes live 24/7 then. Well, yeah. I'm just saying, just don't y'all get your hopes up, though. Don't get your hopes up. Not that I was hoping for it, but now that I've seen that evidence, I'm not so sure he's going to get locked. I'm not so sure. All right, then let me tell y'all something that y'all probably don't know. Okay, some of y'all probably never been in trouble with the police before and shit, right? Let me tell you something, right? You can get caught with like probably different from America, but in your case, you can probably get caught with a gun, right? You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And in your head, you're thinking you're gonna get locked up, but because it's your first time, they're going to give you a slap on the wrist. Even a second time, as long as no one got hurt, shit like that, they're going to give you a slap on the wrist until they think you're taking the piss or you've overstepped the boundary. These are facts. If you've got nothing but a good record and you've had a good, healthy life, you've had good jobs, your background says you're a good person, you know what I'm saying? You've got a good life, take care of your kids, you ain't doing nothing wrong. The judge is going to give you a chance. And I'm talking about females right now, more importantly than the males. You understand? The judge is going to give you a chance. They'll be like, just give him a slap on the wrist, get some money out of him, put him on probation, put him on house arrest. Fact, man. You understand? Get me? It's only certain niggas that just look and say, boom, nah. boom, 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 boom. They won't even give you a second look. Just send you straight there, especially if you got history. Just send you straight down. Send you straight down, man. What's that? Janet should be locked up for crimes against landlords. You're crazy. Random should be locked up for what? Crimes against stalking children. So you mean grooming? Let me see if you any more. RE should be locked up for crimes against Crisco. I don't think that's a crime. They're one and the same. African goddess should get locked up for crimes. What's that? Against pillow babies. We have constitutional rights to carry firearms. God bless America. No. God damn America. That's not being blessed, bro. That is not being blessed. War on each other is not being blessed. Okay, fam. It's not, man. Y'all were tricked. You get me? Y'all were tricked. I don't know why they tricked y'all like that. I know you got all these big different continents and states and shit. Then I get it, obviously, but they should have just made you all one people. They should have just made America one people, man. You understand? If y'all were just one people going all the way through, yeah. Well, you know, they're doing it on purpose. Just like all the other countries, Africa's fucked up. Parts of Asia's fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Because they divided it up, right? Because they're dividing it up. Instead of just leaving it all one continent, everyone would have got along. Nobody would have looked at anybody different. Well, we probably still have the race situation going on. You know, color. That'd probably still be there. You know what I'm saying? Shady, we have, okay, I've already read that one. MU crimes against, oh, I missed all that. MU crimes against dogs. Crimes against dogs? No way. Laugh out loud. We should be locked. We should be locked up. What? Rib should be locked up for crimes. Who's Rib? You mean RE? Rib should be locked up for crimes against everyone and being a fake sex symbol. Oh, Rob. How do we protect ourselves in the UK, bro? You mean seriously? Get me? I know you. Listen, I know you think we're over here. You know what I'm saying? Just drink tea. You know what I'm saying? And play golf or some shit. Listen, that's all hocus pocus. It's never been that way. It's not that, man. It's all lies, bro. Don't be a dumb. Yeah, you laugh, bro. You understand? Man, don't drink tea. Get me? Man, don't drink tea. You better speak. You better ask somebody. All right, I know you're asking me, but you better ask somebody else. Listen, man, don't drink no tea. Man, don't do none of them English things there. Get me? I've never met the Queen and all that thing there, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't even speak. I don't even speak the Queen's accent. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you where I'm from. Get me? Gun crimes. Yeah, of course, gun crimes is increasing in the UK. Of course it is. You know what I'm saying? Of course it is. It's spreading like. Yeah, these men think that we got. I don't even know. What's that big gun called? And it comes out at the front. Like at the front of it, it comes out wide and then it goes down really slim all the way to the you know. What's that gun called? Them old English guns. These men think that we got the English thing. We don't even bang with guns. They think, you know what I'm saying? We just drink tea, nigga, and throw the cup afterwards or some shit. And musket, that's it. Listen, that's storybooks, bro. You understand? That's storybooks. Get me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Storybooks. And besides, we don't drink tea. I don't know. Hey, Tom, do you drink tea? Sherry, do you drink tea? Chris, do you drink tea? True. Do you drink tea? Let's see what your answers is, motherfuckers. Try to talk about my flipping non-tea habits. Or skit. They think it's 1823. Exactly. Listen. They think it's 1823. They know it's like 1823, bro. Stop playing that. Yeah, you just wanted to put that one out there in the chat so people could read it. You know what I'm saying? But I let it slide. I let it go. So true humans should be locked up for being called true. I drink tea. See, shit. Look, see, the insulting your culture right there. It's talking about tea. You know what I'm saying? Yes, with milk and sugar. You see what I'm saying? These are the tea people. And look, she's over there in America. So what you got to say about that? Huh? Y'all be drinking tea too. Huh? Is that what's going on right now? You drink? Is that what's going on? I drink, what's that? Several types of tea. Some people need to travel and educate themselves. Yes, exactly true. Exactly. I love Arizona tea. I don't know what that is. You're going in on true today, ain't you, Tom? Yes, Takio. Hello, Seven. Glad to hear you laughing. Yeah, well, yeah. Selena Roman. Who's that? And what do you mean you're glad to hear me laughing? I laugh a lot. You know? Anyway, it's fire. I know I have to try it, yo. I have to try it, but I really don't drink tea. I honestly don't. I honestly don't do it. You understand? It's a waste of my time. You know what I like? You see, if I'm like at a hospital or any kind of like place of some kind of drinks machine, you know what I'm saying? I will always have hot chocolate. I will always, without a shadow of a doubt, as long as it's on the menu, I will have hot chocolate. If it's not on the menu, I say, nope, I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not teaching. You know what it is with tea for me? Do you want to know the truth? Right? When I was a kid, I made a cup of tea, right? And I remember it clear as day. I tipped the milk into the cup and I noticed some lumps. And that put me off. Ever since that day, I have never, ever, ever had milk in tea. Every time I buy milk or something, I don't care if the date on it says 2 months away, for another 2 months, I will smell it every single time. Before I pour it in a bowl for cereal, you understand? I will smell that milk. If it smells a little bit, just the littlest bit of whatever, I'll dash it away. Throw it straight in the bin. Paranoid. Milk gets me paranoid. I'm paranoid with that motherfucker. This is on guard. Get me? Like, I'm very, like, I just don't trust it. I don't at all. I can go, like I said, I can go shopping, get like a fresh bottle of milk here, and it'll say, it's good for 2 weeks. I go home, right, I use it like that day or in the morning. See, the next day after that, that's when the paranoia kicks in. I'm sniffing it all the time, I'm trying to say. Every time I need it for whatever reason, you understand? Facts. It's like I'm looking for an excuse to throw it away. You understand? So then I had to just stop. I don't even have cereals anymore like that. The only time I have cereals is if I'm in hospital or a place like that and they offer you cereal. And then when I have milk in cereal, it has to be hot, because if it's hot, then it won't, have you ever tried to boil milk, right, and it's gone off? Have you ever boiled milk before and it's gone off? Have you seen what happens? It lumps up kind of thing. You see all these little bits. You understand? So therefore, I'll put the link in a minute. I only have hot milk whenever, like, I'm in the hospital. You understand? Because then I know it's not off. Right? Do you understand that, everybody? You see what I do there? You get me? Like, facts. Let me put the link in the chat. I'm paranoid about certain things when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I've told you before, I'm very fussy eater. I'm a fussy eater. I never go out of my range, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not the type to try things different. I'm not that guy. I like to stick to what I know. And I've got a big, like, you know, recipe sheet, should I say, sheet. So it's not like I'm boring and I eat the same food every day. Nah, it's not that. But I won't go outside of my lane. I will definitely not try something new. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, unless, like, he's a perfect example. He's a perfect example. One time, someone ordered me food, but they didn't tell me they was ordering me food. So when food came, it was something I don't fuck with, so I never ate it at all. Didn't even. I said, "What's this?" Oh, I ordered it. Yeah, blah blah blah. Well, you should have said you was ordering because I would have blah blah blah. I don't eat this. I don't eat that. I don't eat this. And I don't mean it in a way like I'm a vegetarian. No, not like that. I'm talking about the certain things I just don't fuck with. You know, like, do you like currants? Everybody, do you like currants, raisins? Like, there's certain things, and a lot of things carry these products in it already. Like, you might find currant and raisins already in it, but I'm not. That's just an example. That's just an example of, like, you know. But you get where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's another story about raisins. When I had the raisins when I was a kid, you understand? I threw up all over the place. Now I remember that. I remember that till this day. And now I will not go buy raisins. It's crazy. I remember I was in school when it happened. I can remember it right now, the table where I was sitting and how it happened. I've got a good memory for certain things, ladies and gentlemen. I swear. I've got a picture perfect memory for certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Anyway, sorry. Oh, you're in the back. I'm sorry. I weren't looking.
You can't
I'm
eat
sorry.
raisins.
No, I don't. Currants, raisins.
I have a thing with milk. I can't. I want nothing to do with wet milk or eggs.
What?
Wet milk. I cannot have anything to do with wet milk.
What's wet milk?
Liquid milk.
As in milk that you buy in a bottle, like normal milk.
Yeah. No, I can't have it.
You have to
like
buy the dry milk.
Yeah, like coffee mate. I'll put in my tea.
Okay.
I can't, powdered milk. I can't have any wet milk because it's suspect. Because you don't know what you're getting. You open it and it could be off.
Right. Okay.
And the same as with eggs. You think you're buying 6 eggs in the supermarket and it's in a shell. And when you open it, you see a little bit of blood, or you see a little bit of eye, or you see a little bit of beak. No.
Oh my God! Stop it, you little bit of beak.
I can't. I want nothing to do with eggs. No. I won't even have them in the house. No.
Sorry to cut you off. Let me just interject into that. I remember when I found out about eggs. Yeah, there's an eye in the eggs.
Yeah,
the eye. Sometimes you got to scrape it out. Yeah. When I found out about this, right, it threw me off eggs.
Exactly.
I was like, what? What do you mean? There's an eye? And then they showed me what I had to do. And then it was just like the fact I've been eating.
No,
I've been eating, but like, when you're just torturing your own brain, trying to work out. I've been eating like an eye kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I tried one. Sorry. I'll shut up in a minute. You can carry on. And then I remember like trying to remove the eye sometimes when I want to make
It's hard,
egg.
isn't
And
it? It's
it
tricky.
just moves all over the place, slippery. It's like, this is not worth it. I might as well just quit, like for real. And that's what I did.
And I told you once I had a boyfriend that was allergic to rice, and he was a black
Yeah.
guy.
Allergic to rice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to, and his name was Kevin. That should have told me, shouldn't it? Kevin can't eat rice.
Kevin can't eat rice.
He used to make me laugh. Always. God, I was with him for such a long time. And he couldn't
So
eat
what
rice.
was he bad allergic or something?
Well,
Was
he
it
wasn't
mad?
allergic. He just didn't like the taste of rice. And I just couldn't get my head around it. How can you be black and not eat rice?
So when you met him, like, did he say like, I don't eat rice, or did he try some of your rice and then say?
I don't know how it came up, but maybe I cooked him dinner and he said, "Oh, I don't eat rice." I was like, "What do you mean you don't eat rice?" He's from Grenada. What do you mean you don't eat rice? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't eat rice? I can't make that make sense in my head.
You better hope it's not about your cooking.
No, my cooking is good. That's one of the things about my cooking is people always want me to cook.
Okay. So I wonder why you don't like rice then.
I don't know, but I even had to talk to his mum about it, and she went, "No, Kevin, he don't like rice."
Oh, okay. So it was official. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It was like, why not? Oh, he always had to have potatoes because he was such Kevin the kitten, I used to call him. "Oh, you're so fragile. You have to have potatoes because you can't handle rice."
Nah. Leave him alone. He sounds like my soldier. You give me flashbacks saying that shit. Yo, shout out to him. Listen, my mom used to cook me different too. You know what I'm trying to say? And I was listen. Stop trying to make out like he's a, you know. I see what you're doing.
Kevin the kitten. "Oh, Kevin, you can't eat rice." When I used to argue, I used to say, "Oh, would you want me to get you some rice?"
You're crazy.
And I used to make things like rice pudding, and he'd be horrified. I was so
Why? What do you mean? Don't he like the look of it?
It used to give him the shivers. He used to go. He said it looked like maggots.
You know my son, right? Lily, you know my son. My son, yeah. Whenever he used to see Rice Krispies, he used to be sick, make him throw up.
Why?
I don't know.
Poor child.
You just look at it. You look at it and just go.
That's funny. Whereas my daughter, she's like half Norwegian, so when she eats a lot of Norwegian cuisine. So when we go to Norway and we stay with her grandmother, my ex-mother-in-law, she'll cook like traditional Norwegian dishes, and they'll have things like fish balls. I'm like, what? What?
Fish what? Balls?
Fish balls, not fish fingers, fish balls.
What do you mean? Fish ain't got no balls.
They're like the size. This is a dish. It's a Norwegian dish called fish balls, and they're like round balls of fish, about say like the size of half an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're white. And I'm like,
oh.
What are you giving? What is this food? And you have to be, I feel like fish don't have balls the size of fucking, 2, 3 or 4 marbles. They don't have balls. What is this? And I always have to be very aware of the food they're giving me, because they always say, "Oh, we're having beef," and it's not beef; it's reindeer.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not eating Rudolph because it's their traditional food.
I don't care if it's Rudolph or anything like that. It's just like, what the fuck? Like,
exactly. I mean, I like venison, which is deer. I love venison, so I'm cool with that. I'll eat Bambi all day, but I'm not eating Rudolph.
What? Hold on. what you say? You eat or a Bambi?
I'll eat venison, which is Bambi. You remember Bambi, the deer?
Yeah, the little tiny little.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
eat venison. I love venison. I eat venison all the time, but I
So you
won't get
gonna,
rid
so
of.
you gonna eat the little baby, right? And
And
I
it's
think you
like
spent.
for Christmas they have like pork bellies. That's part of their traditional Christmas dinner. I'm like, no,
Pork
no,
belly. Oh my
no
God!
turkey.
Which people are this? People?
Norwegians.
Well, I
They're
know. I want to go there.
Scandinavians. They're Scandinavians. But it's like
Sounds like the scandalous.
it's like that when she
Scandalous.
says, "Oh, look, I've made some fresh fish balls." I was like, "What? I'm not eating that. I don't know what it is."
Are the white when it's
Yeah, of
done? It's
course
like
they're
a
white.
white ball, and they
Yeah,
just pop it in their mouth, don't they? I'm sure I've seen it in the
they look
movie.
like pickled. They look like pickled onions, but they're obviously soft. It's all fish. I'm not
So,
touching it. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
so what? Like they eat it or they suck on it?
No, they eat it. It's like imagine a fish finger, yeah, but without the crumb.
Oh,
So
the
just the
inside, the
inside,
fish.
but it's a bit like jelly-like. I'm like, no, thank you.
Uh,
No. I don't like any food that people have to mess with their hands. It's like you see Caribbean foods and they're seasoning it and they've got gloves on. That's cool. But anytime I see people with their hands all in it and their hands are all stained, I'm like, no.
what about Chinese people though in a Chinese restaurant?
I don't eat Chinese food
Yeah, but
because
they're
they're not.
professionals.
Listen, have you ever seen those programs about restaurants when they go out the back to do inspections and you see the mice dropping?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but Chinese people are very clean.
No, they're not. They're dirty. They're the dirtiest.
Yeah, but they know kung fu.
They might know kung fu. That's because they need to kung fu you so you buy the food.
Yeah, but some of them know Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but that's because they threaten you with that. Buy my food, otherwise I'll get Bruce Lee on you. And like kebabs, like when I went to Turkey, I love their kebabs. But in England, I will not eat a kebab because I just don't trust the way that they cook it all day long, spinning round and round and round and round. No.
Listen, I don't like fast food restaurants as like altogether. I don't trust them. Don't like. Listen, I've seen shit. Okay, let me tell you something. Right, one time I worked in. You know what Greg's is it?
Yeah, Greg's. Yeah,
but I worked in the factory, like the big factory. Mm-hmm. Like I used to think that each Greg shop cooked their food. No, they don't. Niggas like me was cooking
it. Heat it up. They just heat it up, don't they?
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, we was making the food. Listen, after I spent however long there, I spent making food there. I've been back to Greg since, but it was like 4 or 5 years afterwards. 4 or 5, no word of a lie. That's when I went back. You know, trying to say to a shop just to eat it. Like, listen, I vowed never to go to a Greg shop to eat any of the food again. I vowed not to because I see what happens when they're making it. dropping that shit on the floor and that. Some people get in the way. I've seen a man put his hands on his balls and dip it in the whatnot.
Yeah, I scratch. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all that. But you know what? It happens everywhere, even in McDonald's, even
let
in.
Me tell you a story about McDonald's.
They all do it. They all do it. But carry on.
I'm not really big on fast food, but the last time I ate, I think it was either a McDonald's or a Burger King. No, I think it was No, I've got two stories. One about McDonald's. This is like years ago. I went to McDonald's and I ordered, I think, a burger. And the guy in front of me had such bad acne.
Wow.
That when the food came, I couldn't eat it.
Seriously.
When they got them boils. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, like in the movie.
Yeah, I can't. It's like.
So what? He was inside there queuing up, obviously.
Yeah, and he took my order on the till. And just seeing his face all covered in like these whiteheads, like these big boils.
Right.
And then I got my food. I just connected him with the burger, even though he never cooked it. And I haven't been able to eat a burger since, like from McDonald's. I just kept thinking, what if he'd been making burgers earlier and they just put him on the till? I just couldn't.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, because if I seen him cooking it, in the back room with it, and he come over
Oh.
with his big pimples on his face and shit, carrying it. I'm gonna say to myself, maybe one of those pimples popped on the way.
And
You know what I'm
another,
saying?
my Burger King
As added to
story.
the sauce.
Oh, my Burger King story is, I ordered a Burger King. This is years ago because I haven't eaten Burger King for years. And as the person was frying the fries, they sneezed over the chips. That was
Wow.
it for me. I was like, I'm
Wow.
done. I'm
Wow.
done. I'm
Wow.
done. I'm done. I'm
Wow.
done.
What there? Didn't you say anything?
Yeah, I did. When the man came, they came to order of the chips. I was like, he just sneezed all over those chips. No, he didn't. I said, yes, he did. I just saw him sneeze. I'm not eating that. It's contaminated.
Right.
Got my money back. It was like, nah, I can't. Because these are things that go on in fast food places. And I just can't. And I remember one time, the last time I ordered Chinese food must have been 15, 20 years ago. And I used to have, it was a beef dish that was
Yeah.
like deep fried. And it was like crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. I can't remember. Anyway, so I had it with the special fried rice and all the noodles. And I had crispy chili beef. That's what it was called. Crispy chili beef. Went to put it in my mouth and it was frozen.
Wow. I would have went mad. I would have went mad. I would have went mad. I'll tell you. Carry on though.
That's it. I was like, so basically they're cooking this food. When it's not selling, they're freezing it and then just frying it up.
Yes. They all do that. Yes.
No, can't do that. Bye.
Listen, they've got food in there from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they reheat and they just put it back in the freezer.
And I've never eaten Chinese food since then.
Huh?
I've wanted Chinese food, but that memory has prevented me from ever ordering Chinese food.
They all do it. No matter, I don't care if it's the biggest, newest restaurant on the TV and it's so popular. They all do it. They all do it. That's a fact. Look at the food that they're selling. They're not even selling us real food these days. So why wouldn't they do that? Huh?
Yeah.
Think about it.
So yeah, food is my. I'm funny about food. It's like I will only eat out at certain places, and I'm really, really, really super picky. I mean, I've been into restaurants, like when my daughter was like 5, 6. She's 22 now, and she used to love going to restaurants. So it was good practice for her to be able to eat in public and behave herself in public. And we always used to go to all different restaurants. And I remember walking into one restaurant and the smell of sewage was so strong. I couldn't understand why people were sitting there eating. I was like, no, we're not eating in here.
Maybe people
just
maybe the
ignore
bad
smells.
taste of the food blocked up their nose or some shit. I don't know. That's crazy. I smell anytime. I don't like that stupid smell. I hate it.
No, well, of course you shouldn't be having that in a restaurant.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'll be like, waitress or whatever the fuck. Yo, what's that smell? What's going on? Why does that smell? Everybody's sitting there cool and calm. Are they dumb? Are they stupid? Seriously, I would have been just like that.
And then the other extreme is, there's a restaurant chain that I used to go to because my birthday's on the 4th of July. TGI Fridays. You got that in Birmingham,
right? Yeah.
And it used to be like the place to go for, you do your Saturday shopping, go to TGI Fridays. You queue up for like 2 days to get a chair in there because it's always booked. And I always used to go there, and I used to love going in there. I used to love it. I used to love the food. I used to love the cocktails. But my God, they'd make you wait like 45 minutes for a table.
Exactly. It's so popular.
Yeah, and it was like by the time I got to the table, I was in such a bad mood because I was so hungry.
Sometimes it's like a 3-hour wait shit. Sometimes I remember when I went there, and they were talking about some long ass wait. I waited for like 5 minutes and left. Let's go McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever go to Hard Rock Cafe?
No. It sounds like it don't sound like my.
It's American style burger and chips kind of place. And I remember taking my daughter to TGI Fridays, and they're saying like the wait is like 7 days and 24 hours. I was like, no, it's too long. Then we cross the road and just go to the Hard Rock Cafe. So no, it wasn't the Hard Rock Cafe. It was the Supermodels Cafe, the one that Naomi Campbell had involvement in. And I went in there, we got a table, we sat down. My God, the music was so loud, right? Seven, the music was so loud that when the waitress came to take the order, I had to shout the order to her. I was like, do you know what? It's too loud. It was worse than a rave. The music was like, you were shouting, "Can I have a burger?" It's like, no.
That sounds crazy.
This is not civilized. Yeah.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, can I go back to my who should be locked up game?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the reason that I'm saying True Freeman should be locked up for crimes against interior design because his house decor is lacking.
His house decorator.
His house soft furnishings and choice of decoration is very lacking. Newspaper on the windows and cardboard on the floor. It's not giving me nice home.
Yeah.
And I think,
but I was saying, why the attack on True Freeman? That's what I was saying.
Why what? Why True Freeman?
Why the attack?
Oh no, because I just decided. I think I heard your stream earlier, and you were talking about Random and RE, and you're getting these phone calls and stuff. Yeah. And it just came to mind when I was listening to you just now. Who should be locked up? So like crimes against society. So right. Ari's got crimes against Crisco, crimes against ugliness, crimes against being a good mother because she's none of those things, right? I was thinking that Random, crimes against just humanity and stalking your son with emails. You know, and I was thinking, Janet, yeah, crimes against teeth and crimes against the landlord. You know, because basically you're sleeping with the landlord and your dog's living in a roofless room.
Did she go back to her job or she's still on YouTube?
Yeah, she's got her job. She's still got her job. Customer service. So goodness knows what that is. But good for her. Good for her. At least you got a job. You know,
yeah, that could be phone sex for all I know, man.
No, I think
that could be customer service on the phone.
Well, whatever it is, right? It's a job that she's not on YouTube all the time because she's at work and she says she has to go to work. She can't be on YouTube all the time. And good for her. She got a job. She got off her ass and got herself a job. Something that RE should do. Get off your ass, RE. Stop being the local snitch and get a proper job.
Can we be real about something when it comes to RE? What job could she get? Yeah. It would have to be a job where she don't leave her house.
Do you know what? I think she's actually scared to open the front door.
Vax said this.
I think I heard something of her saying, why are we talking about her? Well, because we can. That's why we're talking about you, Ari, because we can.
Who said that?
Ari was like, why is the bitch turtle guy talking about me? So I'm giving her an answer. We're talking about you, Ari, because we can.
Who the fuck a bitch turtle? Shut your little fucking loved up ass up about bitch turtle. You was the one in love with a bitch turtle, you call bitch. Hold on a second. I find the bitch weird yet funny. You understand? Who the fuck's a bitch turtle? The same person she was in. The same person she was in. The same person she stalked. A bitch turtle.
Exactly.
Hey, your dad's a bitch. RE. Facts.
Do you know what? She's so desperate for UK
Stupid
dick.
ass.
You know, she made that stream about Schiffer and whatever. Well, apparently Schiffer commented in her chat room or after the video. So do you know what she did? At 2:30 in the morning, she opened another live stream for Schiffer to join the panel.
And did he?
No, because he's got a life.
So Chipper left some kind of comment.
Yeah.
And then
she ended her stream. saw the comment, and then opened another live stream for Schiffer to talk to her. And she showed that it was like 2:30 in California. It's like, Schiffer don't care. He's not coming to your platform. He's got a wife
What's
and
it
a
going to
child.
talk to him? Why was it? You see, she's begging attention now. Schiffer, do your thing, bro. Schiffer, just do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Get me? Don't get caught up into a little.
Schiffer's too kind.
You see how she's playing little quirky games against Schiffer? You see?
Schiffer
Understand?
is just too kind. He's just
She
that's
actually
the
thinks
thing.
she's relevant. That's crazy.
Well, how she had to get on the panel and introduce him like she's checking him in. What's she talking
Right.
about?
He's a good guy. He's full Jamaican.
Yeah, like she knows him. What do
See,
you
she
know
just
about
wants
Schiffer?
to be heard. That's why she wants to be noticed. I'm glad that Schiffer didn't go over there. I'm glad he did it.
What I want to know is, what does Ari know about Schiffer?
She don't know. Just what she investigated.
She doesn't know how many brothers and sisters he's got. She doesn't know how tall he is.
That's a good
She
thing.
doesn't
That's a
know
good
what
thing.
he eats. Do you know what I mean? But she acts like, me and Schiffer are, like, yeah, I'm checking him in so you know he's authentic.
Has anybody been keeping tabs on RE and her content? Especially like from me back then, just a little bit of how she was to Schiffer, how it is now, to even what's his name? What was the other guy? Jedi. You understand? Or the other guy, Maku, was it? Get me? Just remember how she was cocksucking. I would love to see somebody chop up content just to see her cocksucking from me to all these other players.
Now,
I'd love to see that.
What she says now, if Jedi wants to talk to her, he can go to Sniper's show. It's like, okay, Ari, you've got that amount. Do you really think he's going to bother with you?
What's she on about? So Sniper's still fucking with her.
Yeah.
Jedi's not fucking with her.
No.
So is Jedi fucking with Sniper?
Yeah.
Okay. So how come Sniper's fucking with all right, whatever.
I don't know. That's I don't know what that is, but I find that to be unusual. But Sniper loses nothing. Sniper loses nothing by being friendly with RE. He loses nothing. He gains nothing and loses nothing.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to show them. Everyone has to learn the hard way at the end of the day. They all gotta, because they're just like kids. You know that saying, you can't tell a kid what to do because they're gonna do the opposite. Well, that's what you're getting with these adults. I've been trying to warn them, and they just go right along. So take that mission up, you people that don't want to hear, you want to feel, and go straight ahead. And then when it's your time to feel, if our arms are still open, then our arms are still open. But if they're closed, they're closed. Well, your boy Seven's always going to be here, if you know what I'm trying to say. You understand?
Oh, just so that you know, I've accidentally hidden Chris Style. I think I was pressing on the phone. I didn't do it on purpose.
What you mean you blocked him for good? Unlock him then, bring him back. You can click on it again and it will say unhide.
Okay. Unhide. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it. Sorry, I didn't do it on purpose, Chris. So you should be okay. Sorry about that. It wasn't on purpose.
I'm surprised you didn't know that you could unhide
No, because I've got... Oh, well, I don't. Since I was called a shady bitch, I haven't blocked anyone on your channel. Because you know how that ended up.
Yeah, well, that's another story. But listen, you need to just go back to fucking Tom and stop being a shady bitch.
I like being a shady bitch. I think it suits me.
But bitch is a shady bitch.
I can be shady. Like a lot of other people. At least I'm calling myself shady, but other people are doing
But you're
shady
letting me
behavior.
call you a bitch. You know that, right? Because the whole point was, oh, you call me a bitch. Okay, so I'm a bitch. Now I'm allowed to call you a bitch.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, all right, bitch.
I own the word. Do you know what I mean? It's like somebody could come up to me and call me a nigger. What am I supposed to do? Burst into tears?
It don't mean shit because you're a bitch.
Exactly. Don't mean nothing. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, it's It's like, what? What am I supposed to do?
No, I'm gonna rub it in your face,
I'm
bitch.
gonna run to my husband to go, oh, he called me a bitch.
I'm gonna tell your husband as well and say, like, this is the deal. Look at him. You understand? She wants everybody to call her bitch. So carry on, husband. Carry on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna join with you. So you're in full support. Okay?
But you
That's
know,
all I
people
say
on
to you.
YouTube, you hear them like, Ari, bitch, bitch. It's like, okay, bitch. So what happens now? Does the world fall apart? Does the sun stop shining? Does the moon stop coming up?
No,
Nothing
that's
happens.
acting. That's acting. That's acting. You see, like, bitch is nothing but a name. She knows that because, you know, girl, it's like the word nigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
It don't really offend black people as much as what it used to. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what I'm saying is you can say bitch, I mean my nigger. You know what I'm saying? Or you can say nigger. There's different ways of taking it in. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, just like bitch, you can
Yeah,
be
well,
like,
if
oh,
somebody
bitch,
called
oh,
me a
she's my
nigger,
bitch. That's my bitch right there. That's my bitch. Or you're the bitch, man. It's like we've got many understandings and taking in the word, these words,
yeah, of
you know,
course.
so we don't hit us hard anymore like that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
If somebody calls
So,
me a nigger,
no,
I
hold
just
on,
think
hold
they're
on, let
being
me finish.
rude.
Hold on. So that's what I'm trying to say about RE. You understand? You was just trying to say, he's like, bitch. That's just acting. You get me? She acting. She, you know, she wants to be the Skeletor lying in the room. You know what I'm saying? She's just acting.
Well,
I'm sure you might have seen a time when someone called her a bitch and she's turned around. Oh, I'm a bitch. Oh, is that right? I'm a bitch. You know what I'm trying to say though?
With Ari, if we talk about Ari for 10 seconds, because that's all she's worth, all you have to say to Ari is open the front door. Go and open the front door, Ari. Just do that.
Patreon.
And she can't. So argument's
Oh
won.
yeah, well, RE, listen. Let me tell you one thing, right? RE, she is fraidy cat. Okay, she's fraidy cat. That's a fact. Like she's all talk and no action. You know what I'm saying? Listen. When somebody's fearful to leave their house,
Mm-hmm.
you should know that they're not about you listen. Her deepest thing about that fucks with her mind each day is her looks. Listen, I'm not even joking. Think about it. If
Oh,
you don't
somebody
like
asked her to
yourself,
go on her
if you
panel.
this,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
whatever, yeah, hold on. If you think you are ugly, that kills a lot of your confidence going outside as is. Do you understand? Now she thinks that she's got ups out there wanting to fuck her up, so she's definitely gonna go outside. Do you understand? Do you get it? It's like a double whammy.
I think somebody asked her to cam up on their panel and she just ran off the panel.
Right. In that other show, she ran in
And
it.
that was so good because if she had cammed up, I think the panel would have just died.
What if? She'd have been like, this is my face.
Be like,
Yeah, my
like
husband likes
Medusa.
me. What do you want? What, nigga? My husband likes me. I give you all cocky. And then what now, nigga? Huh?
And she's
I show
still
you my face, what?
do
You
you
know
know what
what?
she's still doing? She's still letting her phone go while her family are doing their own thing in the house. So she's
Is that what
secretly
she's doing?
recording.
Is that what she's gone back to doing that shit?
Yeah,
Wow.
family time, and she's
So
just
you,
recording them in the
and
background.
they don't even know. See, you
No,
see if the son was to know. You see if the older son was to find that out though.
you pop her one.
Yeah. No, he'd be like, what? Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say. I do. I'd like to hear some feedback from him, you know. Because he's the brains of the house and he's sick and tired of her. I just like
Yeah,
to
but
hear
you
some
know what?
shit
He
from him.
knows his mum's sick, so it's like, what can you do? She's sick.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I just like to hear some feedback from him, you know, because he's the one that's been doing all the
Yeah, but
talking.
he's
Every time
living
he
in a
starts,
dirty
hold
house as
on,
well.
hold on. Every time he's talking, she turns off the camera or turns off the what you call it. You understand? She don't want him to talk. He's the man of the house, the real man of the house. There ain't no 70-year-old man. That's
Don't
man.
you think that sounds weird? Oh yeah, I've got a man. He's 70. What? Does he know he's your man? You sure he hasn't got dementia? Does he just came by to deliver Uber Eats and you kidnapped him?
What did she say his name was?
Oh, I don't think
She can look at
I
two
think
people at the same time.
I think she said his name once, and I was No, we've seen him anyway. He looks like he's slow.
Oh, you seen a picture of him already?
Yeah, I sent you that picture, didn't I?
Yeah, you sent it me. Yeah,
And he looks like
yeah.
he's got the scream mask on, but that's his face.
Yeah. No, but that picture looks like it was fucking flipping.
That was only last year.
Nah, that's not an actual picture.
It is. That's all their kids. That was for his 16th birthday. He took the picture.
And that was him in that picture.
Yeah, but he looks like he's got the screen melted on his face.
Y'all talk about ZX needing a pump. He must need freaking Viagra, a pump, and flipping steroids, nigga. All in the one go.
He's got that mouth that's like.
Yeah. You're killing it. Burps and farts in his sleep at the same time.
That man's not getting pussy. The only pussy he's getting is a pussy cat, not a pussy.
Okay, let me ask this question. You know how she turns on a, like a mic or whatever when she do family time?
Yeah.
Has she ever done family time when he's in the house?
Yeah, she was having a conversation. She said, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to come on? And you just heard silence. Yeah, okay.
So she definitely has a boyfriend then.
Well, it's supposed to be the 17-year-old's father. But I don't understand. Why is the father there, but the son isn't? I don't understand. Who's the 17-year-old living with?
17 or 70?
No, her son is 17, the youngest, and she's with his father, who was 70.
Okay.
Her sex life is too complicated for my brain.
Wait there. So I'm just trying to work this out. If this is true and she has a man, right? Why is she doing all this shit on YouTube?
Because she's sexually frustrated.
Nah, she ain't got no man.
Because if Rob Brackett 42, alcoholic, can't get it up. Glitter Boots can't get it up. So do you think her 70-year-old boyfriend can get it up?
Who said that? Listen, you just threw me off what I was about to say then. Just from listen. Right. Oh man, yeah, I forgot where I was going. Forgot where I was going. That's crazy. Listen. I'll say this much. I don't listen. Okay. All right. Let me say this, yeah, because I've learned a lot of things about Americans and y'all just share women and shit, and like that. The women are cool and that. So if this is his girl, if they do it together and he's never around, but she could be on YouTube chasing all sorts of dick and he's cool with it, like America, like I don't.
Jay from Jersey, you need to stop by California.
I don't get it.
Jay from Jersey, you accepted the challenge to go visit RE.
You know what? Actually, I do want to say one thing, though. Actually, right? I've and this is the fact. Like, you always hear like Americans talk about, right? The slept with the same girl, especially those around the same hood and whatever, right? And this is what I find confusing, right? Well, if it's around the same hood, then it's around the same hood, obviously. But I'm always hearing the talk about man's then be fucking the same woman, the same girl, right? So I don't understand how that's possible like that, because America's so big. The UK is small, and I don't go around fucking my friends' girls.
That's because you explore.
No,
they
but
just stay on the same block.
No, I'm not. Well, listen, I don't get it. I'm just saying, America's a big place.
Yeah, but
America's a big place.
In Birmingham, you've got to go somewhere to see pussy, whereas in America, it's there on the block.
They're on the block, like there's one block in America. You're a joker. Yeah, well,
Well, it is.
yeah,
It's true.
nah, but
Mm. We just are different.
kind of true, but it's a wider question than that.
Yeah, but we're just. It comes down to your personal values. I wouldn't sleep with my female friends' ex-boyfriends.
Right?
I
Unless
wouldn't.
you say,
I wouldn't date
I-
them. I wouldn't meet them. I wouldn't do anything with them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not even a girl code you need to even discuss. It's decency.
same thing as you. But then again, there's a lot of women out there that would actually, you know,
Yeah, and there are a lot of women that want a man at any price. They'll put up with anything just to say they've
yeah,
got a man. And that
yeah,
man
yeah.
can be sleeping with everyone. But as long as he's coming home to her and she's doing his washing, that's her man. That's
So
fine. That's,
do you think that's the case of for RE with this 70-year-old man?
listen, he's not her man. Okay?
Exactly. So do you think it's the same case, what you're saying right now?
Yeah, she just wants to sound like she belongs in the club, like she's got a
Right.
man. Because otherwise, what has she got? Nothing.
Can't hear you, Tom.
I can't hear you. It just suddenly
Yeah,
gone
you're back now.
silent.
You're back now. You're back.
It went silent on your end.
My end, I weren't talking. You was the one talking.
Okay. I was going to say, if she just says that she's got a man to belong to the club, but she doesn't have a man. She doesn't like sex, her vagina doesn't work, and
Right.
she doesn't have a man. But in
Right.
order to belong to all these women that are having sex and having men after them, she has to say, well, I've got a man. He's 70. That sounds so ridiculous.
No, that's a good point. No, Tom, you just made a good point. You didn't even realize it. She's riding with people that we have getting into dates or whatever, like you just said. And in order for her to be in the class too, she needs that same kind of, you know what I'm saying? So that's why she's chasing down niggas like me. She's getting reaction from me with these videos. Now she can brag back to these people or whatever, like, this got to me, da da da. You know, she's just trying to make some kind of reaction. So, like, you know what I'm trying to say? I can't even think of the fucking word. But she's like, use me for her case.
Well, she's trying to belong because all her life she's never belonged. As she
Right.
said herself, she was the ugly girl running with the pretty girls.
Right. Wow. So me going back and forth with REs made her get into the pretty girls club.
Yeah, and remember, she likes being abused. It makes her feel wanted.
Right. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry I didn't work this out a long time ago, everybody. I would have just shut my mouth up about her and yeah, I was just doing it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, now she's got Schiffer in her sights, so, you know, Schiffer, you've given him the warning. Now it's up to him. He's a kind person.
Right.
So he's just going to do what Jedi did. He's going to be polite.
No, don't do that. Don't do
And
that.
then-
Don't put in the same, because what Jedi did was took her aside. He's gonna realize sooner or later, and all he has to simply do is just turn his back to it. That's all. That's all I'm asking to do, and I'm doing it for his well-being, not mine. It's not me. This is not about me. You know, I'm that guy that looks out for people. I've said a million times. Do you understand? Just like I've told Americans, to get rid of this girl. So I'm looking out for them too. And I'm not even part of it. Get it? Like them. Do you get it? So obviously, you understand? So this is far from content. Far from content. Get me? This is well-being. You understand? This is a dangerous, fucked up woman. And when I mean dangerous, I'm on about just her dumbass actions. And the fact that she's a woman makes her dangerous because men are easily, you know what I'm saying, can easily fall for her tricks.
Yeah, men. Yeah, and British men in particular. Because British men are very gentle.
Right.
British men don't wake up with aggression. British men have a totally different demeanour, which is why so many American women find British men very attractive, because they are gentle. They're strong men, but they're still gentle.
The only thing gentle about is my foot.
Your hairy foot.
Yeah, in your ass.
Yeah, you need to pull it out. You need to pull it out. It's like hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids. Yeah, but yeah.
You know, I told you the other day about Modine. Oh my God, he is all over social media.
Who? Say again.
Modine.
Oh yeah, you mentioned him. Where's Wisdom? Is he in the chat? No, he's not.
Modine is in big trouble.
I need to speak to Wisdom about this Modine character.
Yeah, you need to go onto his YouTube channel and see his last YouTube video, and then you'll see what is going on.
Well, you might as well give me a heads up now. Go on.
Modine is 42, right? He's hanging with a 19-year-old girl who's been in care and who's a bit wild, and she's not, I would say she's vulnerable, but she's also a manipulator. You know, one of them girls, mixed race girl, very, I would say very pretty, but she's, you know, pretty enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
She does OnlyFans at 19. Imagine that.
Okay.
Right, so you know she's kind of wild. She slept with about 5 guys off TikTok, and they all know each other. It's all common.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, she's been staying with Modine, and Modine does this thing called a mutter marriage, where you get a temporary marriage with someone, allegedly. The Muslims are going crazy because they're saying there's no such thing, it's not supposed to happen, and all of this. But anyway, Modine's saying he's a Muslim, he can't be unkind to her. And there's video footage of them being in bed together. She's gone on TikTok and said that they cheated through her clothes, through his clothes. So they were dry humping.
Yeah.
And the Muslims have gone crazy. And then you see her, she's doing her OnlyFans stuff in his bedroom, and he's in there watching.
Yeah, of course, he's getting some of the action.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's meant to be a Muslim. And he's saying he's not doing anything, he's not touched her. Then all these videos have come out, and he basically had a debate on TikTok yesterday. I watched it. It was a very interesting debate. But you could see, basically, he's just using young girls that are vulnerable for sex.
Okay, all right. I see where you're going, but let me just comment on one little part of it. I don't think you're gonna find, especially in that speaker's corner place, one person that's 100% Muslim. You know what I'm trying to say? In other words, that some of them break the rules. So you can't hold him to the Muslim status. You really can't.
Well,
I wouldn't if I was you anyway, because
I don't know. I don't know enough about. All I know is he's coming on TikTok, kissing the Holy Quran, saying he's not doing this, he's not doing that, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. And then she's coming up with the video showing that he is, and saying he's doing this and he's doing that. And he had a big debate with a very well-respected Canadian Muslim guy. And because the guy said to him, you need to stop using the Muslim faith to find girls and to have sex with them and to bring slurs on Islam, Modine said to this guy, who is a very well-respected Muslim chap, you know, he came across as being very respectful, very honest, very sincere. He said, this is what Modine said to this guy. He said to him, I'm going to ask your wife if you satisfy her sexually. And if you don't, if she says that you don't, I'm going to find her a new husband. How insulting is that? He does that trick where he deflects. When he's told you're a sexual predator and this is the evidence that supports it, he comes up with a slur.
Well, the 19 thing, see. This is where things get strange. Yes, if you take into account that he's 40 odd, you can say all that. But in reality, when you look at the paperwork and she's 19, do you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's a dangerous path to walk on
Well, he
because
said,
we're playing with different realities and timelines. Carry on, though.
I mean, she's a kid that's come out of care, so of course she's confused. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay.
She's
Okay.
mixed race. She's come out of care. She doesn't know whether she's upside down or not. She's getting
All
all this
right.
attention from men. She's getting all this money from OnlyFans. So, you know, her morals might be slightly off. You know, she's still growing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
her judgment isn't good. But she's hanging around with this 42-year-old man who has said to her and who said on live social media, when she's 20, I will have sex with her. And her birthday is next month.
He's not waiting till 20. They're already having sex.
Dry sex they're having.
If he's sitting in the room,
outraged.
if he's sitting in the same room as her and she's on the OnlyFans, I'll take it she's playing with herself and stuff, right? And trying to say that not having no sex. Listen. All that mythology, but miss me. Man's are having sex. Man are having sex. Though.
A man of 42 sleeping in his boxers, sleeping next to a girl of 19 in her knickers and bra. You tell me they're not doing stuff?
Of course they're having sex. But
being a Muslim, right? Now they're, you know, I'm just saying that the Muslims that take their faith very seriously are absolutely outraged because he's holding the Quran, kissing the Quran, swearing on the Quran, and he's doing all these things. It's terrible.
Sorry. You know what I remember back in the day when, let me say Asian men, and as in Asian, I mean Indian and things like that.
Pakistani, Bengali,
yeah. Well, you know what and this is a very long time ago. I found out because the women weren't supposed to lose their virginity, kind of thing.
Exactly.
So they would have anal sex.
Yes, they do that in Turkey.
And it was a very popular thing for the Asian community. You understand? So, like, unless he's gonna turn around and say something like that, then miss me. And he don't like the type. Well, then again, he was trying to get with that woman that had that man that had a trans.
That's come up as well. But the point is this: you're 42. You're supposed to be this pious Muslim, right? Why are you letting a 19-year-old girl stay at your house? And why are you doing this temporary marriage with her?
Obviously, because they're getting it on, they want to be a couple. There's no why that's easy to see.
So anyway, now he's
why are you letting her stop at the house? Because they're together.
Well, what's happened is this other Asian man has come and taken Modine up to Northampton to split them up, to try to calm down.
Calm down what?
To calm down the threats that are coming, because people in London are looking for Modine to.
What for?
Because he's making the Muslim men look very bad in the things that he's doing.
No, listen. Listen. That's not a big. That's not no crying for people want to look. Listen, because if most Muslims, if they don't like somebody, whatever, blah blah blah, they distance themselves.
Yeah.
So why aren't they distancing themselves from him? It's not like he's running around calling out man's names for them to want to all get up and want to kill him. You know what I'm trying to say? That don't make sense. Unless he's no, it don't make sense. I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
I'm just saying that his behaviour, the things that he's been doing. I'm not just talking about this girl. There's other women as well, other girls as well. Right. I'm just saying that he's being barred from mosques in London, and he's been taken basically to Northampton for his own safety.
Wow. It sounds like if it's for his own safety, it sounds like it's more than. Maybe it's a little bit more is going on.
Well, he's had people come to his flat in Ealing and break in and threaten him and try to get her. I mean, they showed video. She showed video of her doing balloons with Modine. You know when they do that thing. So they do that in Birmingham too. So
he's proper with this girl then, and it may be Modine taking some kind of drugs and shit. Maybe she's got him fucked up.
Well, he's saying that he's got witchcraft, which I find to be quite insulting. That you could say a black person's holding witchcraft over you. I think that's terrible.
Listen. In the UK, they're taught to say like voodoo magic is evil and witchcraft is good. They were taught that way when really it's reversed. You know, we're brought up that way. Like black things is bad.
Yeah.
You know, and white is good. Same method.
Bad. Voodoo is
No,
bad.
voodoo's good. We had voodoo doctors and all this shit, and voodoo doctors, as in medical doctors, but they span it round like to make it mean
Of course.
voodoo doctors like Doctor Who, evil motherfucker running around in the telephone box. Well, yeah, carry on.
But I mean, I'm not a Muslim, but I respect the faith. I'm not going to say anything bad again. I don't know enough about it. All I'm saying is, if somebody says this is my faith and these are the rules I live by in my life, I respect them automatically. I wouldn't go out of my way to offend them. And
Right.
his behaviour is offensive to many Muslims, it appears, at the moment.
Crazy. He was always, you know, when I used to watch him in Speaker's
And he was
Corner.
married,
Hold
and
on,
he
hold
beat
on,
his
hold on,
wife.
hold on, hold on. Yeah, we know when I used to watch. Go on, finish what you're saying.
I say he
Finish.
was married, and he was known for beating his wife.
See, I didn't know that. But anyway, I used to see him in Speaker's Corner, and he was always like kind of happy and cheerful, and he kind of brought a little spark to the corner, and it was like it was kind of like, you know, it was nice to kind of hear him talk sometimes. He's kind of got a bit of energy, and he's always promoting good shit. So I didn't expect that from him. I didn't expect this, what you're saying.
But he's
you know,
all over social media. I mean, when he goes live, he gets like 17,000 people in the chat. That's how big he is. When he goes on YouTube, he gets 11,000 people watching him.
God damn, is that big?
Yeah, that is how big he is. The Muslim community. It's like they are out to get him.
God, you need to come back with real what you call it then, because that can't be the reason.
I'll
That
send you
can't
the
be the
link to his
reason.
channel.
Over some, unless he's kidnapped her or some shit.
No, it's not. It's nothing like that. It's the fact that this relationship, this girl is troubled, has been doing things like, for example, when he's praying, she's climbing all over him. Do you know what I mean? She's not being respectful of his religion. It's like he's praying and she's in bed in her underwear and you can see her in the background, or she's kissing him, or she's touching him, do you know, or climbing on him and saying, you know, he loves me, I love you, and kissing him.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just if you're somebody, you know, who has a religious belief,
All right,
you
then let me
take that
ask you this.
seriously.
Let
And
me
then
ask
you
you this
see a
quick
young
question.
girl sort of mocking that faith.
Let
Like,
me
for
ask you
example,
something quick.
Hold on,
Did he
let me
ask her
say
to
this.
stop? Did he ask her to stop? Did he ask her to stop at any time?
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he does. Like, he asked her to leave and she wouldn't leave. So he called the police to her, and the police made her leave, and then she just came back. She's not right in the head either. But
Right.
for example, he was fasting, and she said, no, he's got to eat with me. He's got to eat with me. He's ordered me all this food. He has to eat with me. So he said, okay, I'll break my fast and I'll eat with you. It's things like that that annoy other Muslims.
I would suggest this thing. It's not like he's in trouble, screaming out for help. If he chooses to be with this woman, leave him alone. Simple.
Yeah, but I think the fact that it's on social media and they're attracting 5,000, 10,000 people to their lives.
Yeah, but
And
that's
he's
the people that are
pretending to be a
choosing.
Muslim. The Muslims are offended by his behavior.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but if they're real Muslims, why are they invested in bullshit? I've seen Muslims act out. I know other Muslims talk up for that person or want to cancel that person. They just say he's his own person. We don't even look at him as a Muslim. He's not a proper Muslim. That's what they will say.
Well, that's what they're
So why
saying
can't
now.
they just say that about him and turn their back?
That's what they're saying now, that he's not a proper Muslim. And
Exactly. So why can't they just turn their back? But yet they want to be invested and keep watching, right?
Yeah, because it's social media.
Yeah, everybody gets affected by the brainwashing of social media. You understand? Whenever dumb shit happens, people gather.
But I mean, I know. I suppose when you're 19 and you're living on your own, but to be 19 and to come out of care and, you know, not being brought up properly, and she was also groomed and trafficked when she was younger.
Exactly. So her mind's fucked up.
Yeah, and to be doing OnlyFans at 19, and she's all over TikTok and all over Twitter, all over Reddit, all of her porn videos.
Her mind's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like it's she's going to end up dead or on drugs. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to end well unless she sees that what she's doing is harmful.
Men, you see, men need to understand something, right? And it's a shame that this ain't taught or said, right? But the dangers of like raping a little girl or something like that, these are the dangers. You fuck up their mind.
Yeah.
And this is never spoke about. This ain't taught. So boys get to grow up to know this. This ain't taught. You know what I'm saying?
So 1 minute she's in love with this Modine, and now tonight she's at a hotel with a black guy. And it's all on social media. They're all in the hotel, all snuggle. It's just, I know she's 19 and she's young and she's troubled, but it just goes to show you, if you don't have those good parent role models in your life, even if they're not your biological mum and dad, your life can take such a terrible path.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you would think that one of these men would say, look, your behaviour is out of order, But none of them, they just take advantage of her.
It needs to be taught, that's why. Things like this need to be taught. Things like that should be taught in school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, also, yes, there is a danger to it as well. Teaching it in school can also bring an opposite effect. But at the same time, I still think it needs to be taught.
Well, I think if you're brought up in the UK care system, there's no care given, is there? It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
Think that's where it goes wrong, because you don't have those parental role models in your life. You don't have those rules and regulations. You always hear about kids in care running away and doing crazy stuff, and especially girls in care in children's homes being targeted by sex traffickers and groomers because some guy pulls up in a nice car, gives them attention, and tricks them into being on the streets.
Right.
Because they want, like everyone else, they want to be loved, they want to belong, they want to be wanted. You can see the story. It's not a new story, it's an old story. I just think that these local authorities should be held to account.
Right. I think seriously, to deal with situations like this, and this is how you know I'm serious, right? All you do is change the law. One simple click. You know what? If I was like running for a presidency or whatever them words
Prime
are,
Minister.
or Prime Minister, whatever you call it, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, these will be my things that I would put down for real. Because I see what are big issues. I see the big issues, and they're always like, like they're not taught on. They're not taught on. And it's like, have you heard about let me just go off subject a second. But I've recently been looking at the news, and I heard about this woman that was kidnapped and whatever, some blonde woman, and they recently found her body in the water and the pond.
Nicola Bully. Yeah.
I don't think, you know what I find strange about all this, right? They said, in the news that it was in the same pond where they found her, where she was near enough killed, right?
Yeah, just up the top.
But it took it
29 days.
So how close away from that pond was she dead? Was she found?
They were looking in the river, but she was in the bank. So the side of the river. She was in the side of the river towards the land, whereas they were looking in the river.
Okay. I was going to say, how does it take them so long? Like, all right.
I don't know. I think it's really odd that she was there in the first place, and
right.
All these people were looking for her.
I mean, you notice with UK killings, right? Like them, like. I'm just, let me call it white killings. Let me call it white killing. They always drive out to the countryside. They always do. They would drive out to the countryside, put the body in barrels or some shit, roll it into a pond shit, nigga. Like, why did it always do that?
Put it in the wheelie bin.
Yeah. Why did it do that? I don't get it. That's
because black people don't go. We don't go to the riverside. We don't go.
We don't swim.
Listen.
Imagine if we were trying to put somebody in the pond, right, and we slipped in. That's two bodies. That's two bodies for the price of one.
Well, listen. How many black people do you know would walk their dog along a river surrounded by fields?
You try to make me choke. Look, like,
We're not doing it, are we? We're like,
nope. Like I'm saying,
we're going where it's lit.
right? If there ain't no lights, we ain't there.
We
You know what I'm saying?
don't even walk our dogs by the canal. We're like, do you know how narrow that pavement is?
Nope. Nope. We were standing in the middle of the road.
We're not doing that. We're not
So,
we're not doing that movie trick where there's the white blonde, there's the red hair, there's the dark hair, and there's the black person. This
right.
looks like a haunted house.
Right.
Let's all go
Listen,
and have a look.
I'm gonna tell you straight. I'm in the middle.
Yes,
But that
me
I'm
too.
standing in the middle of
I am not at the
everybody.
back, and I'm not at the front. I'm
Right.
in the middle.
Right. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle all the way. You get me? Right.
If Blondie wants to explore, you go first. You go first.
Right. Now, but truth be told, I would either be at the front or definitely in the middle. I ain't been at the back.
No, I'm not going at the front because I'm not opening any doors.
Why? I'll open doors. I don't
Because
mind
you
that.
open doors and then that's when they get you.
Nah, because what you do is you open the door in a special way, in it. You
Because
get me?
but then you have to go around the corners first, and that's when they grab you.
Yeah, but either way, no one's gonna. Either way, no one's gonna walk straight up
They
to the
should
door.
listen. Do you know
Either
what?
way, no one's gonna walk straight up to the door and just open it like, hello.
Seven. We need to do a movie, like a proper black person's horror movie, right? Where black people prevent getting killed. Do you know what I mean? It's like we let the Chinese, the Asians, everyone else get killed, but the black person does not get killed.
That'd be funny. That'd be a good house.
Because
That's a
they
good
say,
idea.
because they say, oh, let's go and explore this haunted house. Like, I tell you what, why don't you go? I'll just wait in the car with all the windows locked, all the doors locked, the lights on, outside the car and inside the car. I won't be parked on the side of the road. I'll be in the middle of the road, right?
No,
And
you
I'll
know
watch
what,
out
right?
for you.
That would be like what I did before would be a good idea. And you know what I'd have? A black woman be the star of the show, and she would be like not good looking and very fat. Hollywood would hate that. I've noticed what Hollywood do with black women, it's like, they put them in there and shame them and make them look stupid. Now, I'll make the black woman the star of the show, and she would be fat and very ugly. You understand?
Oh, well, is that a role that Ari could play? But she's not.
No. But it'd be a good film, though. Obviously, it won't be like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It'd be the complete opposite to what Hollywood would do.
Do you know what? The best recent movie I've saw is it Days Out? But the one about the black guy that's going out with the white girl, and he goes to visit. He goes to visit her family.
The black. Oh! You're talking about shit.
And they're making all the black people into slaves or something.
Yeah,
weird.
you're talking about.
That movie was so good, but so scared me. And he's got the big eyes, the big bulgy eyes, like Hassan Campbell, the black guy.
What the fuck's that film called, Joe?
Oh, that film was so good. Remember when they sat him in the chair and he gave him a cup of tea and then he thought he was falling?
That made me feel weird. It's like, nigga, get out, nigga.
Yeah.
It's called Get Out. It's called Get Out. It's called Get Out. It's called Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah, Get Out. Oh, we got to watch that movie again. But that movie was so creepy. That movie was really creepy because it felt like it could happen.
No, the point in the movie is it is happening.
Yeah, but it felt
it's not called. That shit happened. That shit is happening in real life. That's the whole point. You see, the subliminal shit, right? It makes certain people think, wow, that could happen. No, nigga, that shit happens. That is happening right now.
That's what Revy wanted to do to you. That's what Revy wanted to do with you when you went to visit her in Kentucky.
Right. Get me.
Frankie the imaginary bull.
In Kentucky, did you hear that, everybody? In Kentucky. You know where Kentucky is? Right Kentucky in the middle of the KKK.
Yeah, it is. Proper redneck.
You're right. That's where she wanted me to go. Kentucky.
and in a rough-looking trailer with her imaginary bull, and little old 6'4", 7", or tall black Jamaican goes to visit little white Revy. Yeah, I can see that working out.
It's my
I can
God.
see some rituals being done on you.
Right. What you mean, man? Get me. What you mean? Right.
Drink this coffee, 7.
These like walking around the fire. Da da, da da, da. What the fuck's this shit?
You see a cross burning on the lawn. That's an odd firework. It looks like a cross.
Welcome, 7. Da da, da da. Wait, why y'all dancing around the fire? What the fuck? Why y'all no shoes on dancing around the fire with sticks? What the fuck?
That's not a balaclava. That looks like a hood.
Uber. I chased the same Uber down. I just got out.
Suddenly you find 7's phone loses signal.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like boom. Oh my God, that would have been so scary.
Listen. The only thing that worried me, right, was Jason. Nigga, y'all probably think I'm joking around, but listen, that nigga's real. I don't care what you say that. I don't care. Listen, I ain't going to no place where there's one telephone box, no lights. I'm not going. I'm not. It's not happening. The shop shuts at like 2:00 in the day. I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? That missed me. You'll never catch me in a place like that. Never.
Those comedians that say, I'm the only gay in the village. You'd be like, I'm the only black in the village.
I'll be only dead black in the village.
I'm not going out.
I'll be only dead black. I'll be like, Jason, kill me now. I'm stuck. I can't get an Uber. I'm stuck. I don't know where the fuck I am. Get me? You might as well just kill me now, nigga. That's what I would say, for real. I'd be scared. I'd be overly scared. Imagine that, being a black man caught like just in the area where you're just surrounded by, like, you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? That would be. I'd fight my way to death, or whatever the word is. You know what I'm saying? I would fight my way, you know what I'm saying, till I was dead. I wouldn't just take it like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just go all out. Dead. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. That's a scary moment. And there's some people that actually went through that shit. Shout out to them, may they rest in peace. Crazy. It just makes you know how fortunate some of us are, right? Being where we be, or grew up where we grew up, right? That's real shit. That's real shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I wonder what our ancestors went through. You know what I'm trying to say? Shout out to everybody with Johnson as the last name. You know what I'm trying to say? All got family members with Johnson as the last name. Understand? What's that? YouTube kicked me out. Okay. I thought you left because your phone died or something. So what, you want to hear a song, everybody? Until she wants to call back in? You want to hear a song, everybody? What kind of song, everybody? A funny song, a song, or a phone song? You know the phone song, everybody? Fuck with a nigga like me. Come to the club with a nigga like me. With a nigga like me. With a nigga like me. With a nigga like. Greetings. Too many people out here want to get beaten.
I told him in my school I do all the teaching. So if you don't respect me with a nice greeting, you gon' get a beating. Warning, warning to the danger, the danger. Look up in the sky, it's a block up Power Ranger. Give me the bow and arrow so I can hit him in the. Get sure it drops and lands on it. Right there, this a flare and it's scary. Look at this guy, he's acting like a fairy. Moving real weird, like I don't give a damn, man. Tend to get away before I jump up to start fight. Okay, who got the lighter now? I'm trying to smoke this weed, get higher now. Hype, and relax my mind. Think about where my God is out ya. Gotta get some answers around about ya. About these people, they be moving like vultures, eating off of each other, taking the pouches. No more we out here to devour. Everybody running around trying to get make the money, life a better mistake, yeah, for a next kind of hater. Next thing you know, he gets robbed for the paper. Okay, go tell the doctor I'll be to over there now tomorrow. Miss my day today, cause I got some things to do, like get that paper pay. Okay, move away, jump into the whip. I'm got this today. I'm gonna go and get these people to come round and get this drug gone. Yo, splash it out the city. Make sure everybody feels that it's gritty. Get real sick and silly. Feel real happy because the life that they live is sadly not the type of life to live. This life is kinda really fucked up. I try to give all the people love hugs. Now they all see me in the pub. Get drinking stoned as fuck. Yo, this life left me cold as fuck. So what we gonna do, yo, we drop them slugs and keep on moving, you know, showing love. Cause that's how we gotta get down on the block in them. Everybody sees that there's cops in them, running up and down, hiding around, just spotting them, trying to get you locked down and forgotten them. Don't do that, don't get slipping. Make sure you get out there, eat the chicken. Quick food and quick movements, energy will make sure your improvement will make sure you win your task. Go home, chill out all alone on the phone, talking to your family, make your woman groan while you got your hand on your bone. Now you gotta do this. Your life is kinda crazy. Yeah, I understand you though, but we gotta make that dough.
Weekender. You still in the chat though, tomfoolery. Can you hear me yet? Can y'all hear me yet? Are you still in the chat though, tomfoolery? Or have you left? Have you left, tomfoolery? And where is Jay from Jersey? He's got to be watching. He's got to be around about now. He normally comes out to play at these times. You know what I'm saying? Where is Jay from Jersey? Talk about my mama. Y'all was there, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all were there. He talked about my mama. And I was nice and calmer. I didn't bring no drama. But now I'm fully armored up. Now I'm joking. I ain't bringing no beef. Jay makes me laugh, man. That's why I love my nigga Jay, man. Like, trust me. It's my nigga here, though. It's funny as fuck. And I mean what I said before. Remember when I said he's going to be interviewing y'all? All y'all that wanted, like, was it a wrench? Is that what it was, the agreement? Was that the agreement? Whoever wanted a wrench next, like, Jay has to interview y'all, and he has to be drunk. Okay. they're the rules. I'll be serious. Whoever wants a wrench next, yeah, get me. As long as you pass the task of asking for a wrench, then that's just part one. You know what I'm saying? Part one is getting accepted, you know, for the task. Okay. And then part two is, you know, Jay has to accept you. Okay. So I'm going to have fun with it. I might have fun with it. You see, this is how your boy Seven has fun. You know what I'm saying? This is how your boy Seven has fun. With just madness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to expect a lot of craziness when that shit starts happening. I'm going to expect it. Oh, and you have to call in, by the way, just like he said. Just like Jay said, you have to call in. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have that interview. You know what I'm saying? You pass the interview, you get a wrench. Well, you got to pass the interview, right? You got to survive Jay from Jersey. That's the interview. Surviving Jay from Jersey. All right. And God knows what it's going to be like. I know it's going to be crazy, though. I know it's going to be crazy. But let's see if that even happens. You know, I'm just thinking ahead right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, boom. All right, then I think Tom's done. I don't know. I don't think she's coming back up. I think everybody's done, right? Have we finished? Have we finished for the night? Let me see. YouTube kicked me out. Some people don't care, Seven. I can't remember what I was talking about when I said that part. But yeah. Oh, was it the changing of the law thing? You're talking about that, the whole as for rape and that. But that's a thing people should opt into, right? Don't you think? Or even adding it to education. Damages what it can do to a human being if you do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that should be added to education. Because obviously it damages the brain. Everybody happens to suffer with mental illness. Everybody. So why this hasn't been added to education, I don't know. Because that should be education. You know what I'm saying? That should be education. So I don't know. Try and get your electors to speak on it. You know. And we see what I can do from the UK side, like, you know, for the UK, because we got the same problem here. Same problem. But maybe that's the thing, everybody. Maybe that's the blind spot. Maybe that's what they want, right? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. And I can go even deeper right now. I can go even deeper on this subject, you know, which I have before in the past and said, pointed out a lot of things and said, how come, you know, they're not dealing with this and that? Maybe it's because they want this. And that's why there's these loopholes in the system, right? So we got to watch out, you know. Get me? When was the last time you ever heard one of those elected people speak on an issue like this? When have you ever known one of those elected people, whatever, take up one of these things as a topic, like of discussion that something needs to be done? Shout out to Donald Trump, by the way. Shout out to Donald Trump, because he's definitely doing something. He's doing something. I know I told you about the nigga, but I seen a new post just the other day. Yeah, man, he's real. He's for real. He's there for the kids, man. And he's there for fixing up shit. So shout out to Donald Trump, man. Like, y'all need to follow that nigga. I know I'm not over there in America, but trust me, you know Seven knows a good thing. You know your boy Seven knows a good thing. That nigga is doing his thing, yo. Follow that nigga. Stay away from that Biden cat. Make sure, man. You understand? We know what Biden is. That's the devil right there. Fuck that nigga. Donald Trump's fucked up too. I know, but just fuck with that nigga. Fuck with the devil, you know. Not a new devil. That's a bigger than the devil that you know. Do you understand? Do you understand? You know what I'm saying? Get me? Ever since Biden come in, the kiddie thing just went up more. Do you understand? Do you understand? For y'all Americans, listen, it affects us too as well, you know. Don't think, you know, I've heard people say, why is Seven in Americans' business? Don't you know our business is all the same business? Don't you know what we do affects you, what you do affects us? You don't see the trail. People are just not smart. They're not, you know. People have got like a lazy eye. I'll say that. A lot of people have got a lazy eye. They're just not seeing the connections out here. What do you really think is one way for America and another way here? Do you really think it's like that? Do you? No, it's not. We share the same. And we supposed to be fathers to America or some shit. So why wouldn't there be some kind of guidelines that are the same? What makes you think we are so different? Why is some of your American top politician people, presidents and shit, why are they always in the UK? And why is there a lot of the palace people over there in America? Why? Y'all don't. But anyway, I don't give a tahoots about any of that shit. You understand? All I care about is like is the things that they're bringing into place to fuck things up. That's all I care about. Do you understand? That's all I care about, yo. But, you know, I deal with them as they come along, step by step, like, because you can't, let me end that point on this point, right? You notice you can't do shit until everybody knows about it. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like, you could be the first to find out some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you could bring it to your YouTube channel and talk on it and shit. And people, like, you know, get me? But no one gives a damn until it's popular news. Have you noticed that's the way it works here? Have you noticed? You know that what that spells? Mankind's in trouble. We follow fashion too much and not our own brains. You understand? We're in trouble. Anyway, listen, I'm a go because yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna play a few songs as it's you know, Friday night. And yeah, at the same time, as I'm playing a few songs, anybody show up and they want to call in and whatever, any questions, just throw it in the chat. If it's worthy, entertain it. If not, I'm just gonna, like I'm saying, play a couple songs and then go. Shout out to everybody. Blesses. It's your boy 7 and I'm Audi. Peace.
Whoa. Yeah. They keep on hating me. Whoa. They keep on hating me. Yeah. It's the demigod in me. Whoa. They keep on hating me. Yeah. They keep on hating me. Whoa. They keep on hating me. Yeah. It's the demigod in me. The demigod. They keep on hating me. Niggas them bitches going on filthy sickly. When they say me on the city, nasty, I don't give a damn. I send them straight away like a taxi do. If they wanna call, I'm into in my voice talking food. I'm gonna get really in the mood. Kick them out when they in tune. Yo, these people out here be acting real tough. I swear to God, I'm the first to jump up and call their bluff. Yo, if they succeed in making me let them pass, then they get my respect. Until then, I'ma keep their ass. What, boy? If they keep on hating me, talking me, shitting, I be coming round with the gas. Call that easy picking. Now if they keep on chasing, talking ill about me, 7, I be coming round. I swear to God, I send them all to heaven. If they keep on hating me, yeah. They keep on hating me, yo. It's the demigod in me, the demigod. They keep on hating me, yo. Now move out the way. I don't care what they doing around here. Get out the way. I don't care why they're speaking on me. Shut up today. Shut up right now. Shut up today. Come out my way. Get out the way.
okay, yeah. We feel alright.
How you ready now?
We keep the party moving, swaying, playing. It's okay, yeah. We feel alright.
Let's go. Check it out, yo. I'm back on the mic, so terrible. Everybody in the hood, let's go, yo. Pick up the shampoo and pour, yo. Right in the glass, loosen it up, slapping the ass. The ladies look nice and fast. Slow down, let me get a touch of that crown. I'm your king for tonight, I'll be holding you down. Look it up, damn, my name be the stat boy. Running up and down, going pat, pat, pat. That's danger. But tonight is a nice night. Let me take you later on for a flight.
Hey yo, sounds so beautiful. Time for some beautiful music, you know. But on a serious topic, do you know what love is?
Well, I know what love is.
Do you know what hate is?
Yeah, I know what hate is.
I said, do you know what love is versus hate?
And it's so strong.
Do you know what love is?
Yeah, I know what love is.
Yo, but let me talk about hate. Straight out the gate, it's torture. People moving strict out of order, coming in your face, getting into your business. For instance, check this shit, yo. Couple people were getting in my lane, trying to get my attention, you know what I'm saying? Putting my pics on the YouTube, acting frank and so damn rude, acting like they really know you niggas seven. Never met me one day in heaven. It's a torture life when you deal with these kind of people. I tell you, it's a nasty story.
I can't get going on though.
I won't waste my time with y'all though, cause it's gonna leave you feeling wrong though. I don't need no sympathy for this matter. I doubt with it, you know what really matters. So now let's get back to the matter and talk about hate, yo, that's the dagger. Damn, that really matter? Damn, does it really matter?
Why do these people wanna act so tough? Why do one people wanna call your bluff? Why do these people wanna get rich off your name? Jumping up and down like they be insane.
Talking shit and spreading nothing but lies.
Nothing but lies.
Love, yeah, I love love. I really love the love. When you're holding your partner and you feel the energy get stronger. Yeah, you love love. You are really love love. That energy is so nice.
Having someone by your side.
Someone to trust in and talk to. Someone can believe in. Everybody around you seems like they needing your attention, but in the wrong kind of fashion. You can look over your back and see your woman right there, or your partner, whatever you got and desire. Yeah, I love that fire. She makes me feel real good. I forget about the dramas every day, living in my hood. Yet she makes me feel nice, loving the rest of my life. Yeah, she makes me feel so goddamn nice, and I'm living and loving the rest of my life, yo. I love so strong like this, makes me wanna get married. Don't you love it when you feel so loved? Carry. No more damage. Perfect marriage. Family around you. You help create that trust. Yeah. No more lonely days. It feels good to have somebody by your side, you know. I think that's what we're meant to be, partnered up. That's our destiny. Love one and each other. The struggle continues, but loving is a must. We're focused on the hate. Put that on the bus and just keep going.
Yo. Woo. Hello. How you doing on this fine day? I just wondered if I could take a piece of your time. Hey, hold on, don't walk away. Come to me, let me have a little say. Take your time, hold your hand, make you understand how you're looking so goddamn fine. Do you wanna come out with me yet tonight? Let me sit around the table, give you wine, something to eat. Let me please you, rub your feet. God damn, girl, you look so sweet. Let me, man, my mind's going crazy. All I do is think about you, baby. Yeah, and our future. Cupid just hit me, shoot ya. Yo, now I've got the proof. I'm dedicated straight to you. So listen up, girl. Let me talk about you and me. Future, our new story. How's your life right now? Have you got a man or is it going good? Yo, you and your man, cause understand the plan that I got for me and you. We can sail the seas and go anywhere you see fit. I will take you out real quick. Anybody come around you, I protect it. Yeah, and it's about this matrix. I see it's dangerous here, face it. We can leave the country if you like. Go and do all the wrongs, make it right. Excite all through the night. We gon' bump and grind. And one day we'll surely find that you're pregnant.
So we can have a family, so we can get the strategy. Move down on paper. If you understand, then like it, come and hit me later.